This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
No way.
From the Aunt and Uncle Studios of Arizona, UFC 264 recap. Conor McGregor's leg snaps in half, becomes a Bionic man, and fights Dustin Poirier in the fourth installment. Let's go with the MMA Welcome to the show. UFC 264 happened on Saturday night. And what a night of fights, and what a way to end a show. Conor McGregor, leg breaking in half. Doctor stoppage, TKO. Dustin Poirier gets the job done. Tonight, we're going to dive deep into the main event. We'll tickle and tap into the other fights on the card, and hopefully we get a save tonight, because I tell you what, there's a lot to talk about. But we're going to be heavy on the fight that happened Saturday night. The main event, Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. Lots of things to get to. Now, I'm wearing my shirt, #1 podcast in the world, little blood on the bottom. There's going to be blood tonight, because I am on the hunt tonight. This should be a show where I'm just taking it on the chin, right? I am a Conor McGregor fan. Yes, I should be able to sit here and take it from the people that said, I told you so. It should be about that, right? And I was looking forward to that. If I take the L, let me have it, boys and girls. But once again, like another Conor McGregor loss, I get to sit here and make fun of a majority of people out there that I like to call the zombie Karens of the interwebs. I'll explain why I'm calling them that as we progress. I'm going to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, Head Rush, Lux Bidet, Ballsy, MysticRootsCBD.com. Now, down below, you'll see the discounts, and we'll tell you some more about that later, but check it out down below if you'd like to get the discounts, only for MMA Holes. You guys make it so easy for us. All these narratives and this and that, and Conor should retire. Conor's a cheater. Conor's a horrible human being. Now, the horrible human being thing has been going for a while, and I always scratch my head, because a lot of things he's being criticized of, he's either proven innocent, or there are situations where we don't know the whole truth to it. You know, people are very righteous. Hence the Karens out there. The people that like to cancel others, right? You got to cancel Conor McGregor. He has to retire. He must. He's terrible to society. Terrible human being. Not a salesman in any way. As he was sitting there with his legs snapped on the mat, promoting a fourth fight. Dustin Poirier afterwards crying, saying he was going to shoot me and my family. Yes, Conor McGregor's going to get a gun and shoot you and your family, Dustin Poirier. Okay. Dustin Poirier is a very stand-up guy. He's a charitable man. Now, Dustin Poirier, I have to apologize in advance, because I don't hate you. I actually think you're probably a decent guy. You're playing the game along with Conor. You kind of got dragged into this But tonight's show, you're about to get lit on fire because of the people out there that are hypocrites. Straight up hypocrites. Dustin Poirier, what does he do when he gets that microphone? A man on the ground. Broken leg. Dustin decides to do the Billy Strut. I thought it was funny. But what do you expect? Conor McGregor to sit there and be like, ha, good one, buddy. No, Conor McGregor's getting ready to sell that fourth fight. So he's dragging you, your wife, down the drain. Never said anything about your kids or anything like that. He's dragging your wife into it. Your wife that was flipping the bird the whole deal. Your wife that did slide into his DMs. And instead of saying to the world, well, it's because of the Good Fight Foundation. It's because of that. He said, no, it's fake. That's not real. Meanwhile, it was real. Now, Conor joking around saying that this is her sliding into his DMs to get his dick and this and that. He's fucking trolling you. He's trolling. But the way Dustin handled it, it made it seem like, no, that's not real, man. It's not real. Made it seem like he was a little nervous about this. It's crazy. It's crazy. Wife's flipping the bird. Conor comes out with the line and says, I'll see you at the after party. Blah, blah, blah. What happens in this fight? The first round, Dustin Poirier clearly won. Now, the 10-8 thing, I watched this fight multiple times ad nauseum. The 10-8 thing, I don't know about this, and I'll tell you why in a sec. But regardless of the fact, Dustin Poirier won that round. Make no mistake. The end of the round, Conor steps back, the leg breaks. We're all in agreement on that, right? We're all in agreement on that. No one can deny that. That is a fact. Dustin Poirier, if that leg didn't break, was going to beat Conor McGregor. A lot of people are saying out there. Same people that witnessed the rematch. Conor McGregor wins that first round and then proceeds to get knocked out in the second. Dustin Poirier wins the first round of the trilogy and is automatically going to win that fight. But if Dustin Poirier's leg broke in the sequel and Conor McGregor won that round, does that mean that Conor McGregor was going to win that fight? What is going on? The narrative of, well, that Dustin Poirier checked it, which he said, oh, yeah, I checked the fucking kick. I checked the kick. I checked the kick. That's why it was broken. Now videos are popping up. And like I said before, I went live on our second channel last night and I just slaughtered these people. Tonight you're going to get it worse. There's no evidence of a check. He lifted his leg up. There was no check. Clean kick. Right to the side, right by the knee over there. Clean kick over there. Doctors are coming out now saying, the Weasel, a guy that you guys, I asked people in our community, hey, who's a channel that you guys really like? The fucking Weasel just put out a video, clear evidence as day, that nothing says, we're not doctors. And even doctors are saying, yeah, I don't see the evidence on this, that Dustin Poirier was the reason for the break. Yet Dustin Poirier is celebrating the win, right? But at the end of the fight, he did say, well, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't. And that is why there'll be a fourth fight. The elbow, John Kavanaugh. And by the way, Conor McGregor's team, he's very loyal to his team and the whole deal, all that stuff, right? But John Kavanaugh, seems like a nice guy, not the brightest. He goes on one of those podcasts, I forgot who it was, and he says, oh, wait until you see, the elbow of Dustin. Conor throws the kick, the elbow hits it, and the leg wraps around the elbow. These are words from Conor's coach. Now, if I'm Conor McGregor, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Wraps around. Exhibit A. Exhibit A. Here is the picture of the leg wrapping around Dustin's elbow. This is exactly what John Kavanaugh is talking about. What do I see here? I see toes driving into the belly of Dustin Poirier. I see, if anything, the forearm is grazing the side of his leg. That's the impact that's going to cause the leg to just shatter in half. That's it. That's the one. Okay. There is video. I tried my best to slow-mo the video so I can show you guys. But the ESPN Plus app, the one criticism that I do have, I guess Dustin's elbow is on his forearm. I guess is this Dustin's elbow? This meaty part over here? Is this a meaty part over here? And Dustin's got way more meat. This is going to break someone's leg. This right here. Okay. But Dustin Poirier's elbow's here, apparently. Okay. I got so much to talk about. It's ridiculous. I don't know how I'm going to squeeze it into this whole fucking show. Here's the footage, okay, in slow-mo. And shout out to the person that sent this to us.
What's up, guys? So
that's the Weasel. Go check out the Weasel. We put it on Twitter. You can go check out his video. THC donor, this guy over here. Okay. So I'm going to show you something here. Okay. I couldn't slow-mo it because the ESPN Plus app, the fast-forward thing, you hit it once, it zips through the whole fucking video. I don't know what kind of... It makes you really appreciate YouTube. YouTube, you can do whatever you want. You can show slow-mo. You can do the whole deal. ESPN Plus app, it's like you're lucky if you get to see it without buffering. Okay, so this video over here, okay, this is the moment that pretty much everyone is pointing to, that Conor McGregor, okay, he throws this kick right here, and the elbow of Dustin Poirier causes the injury. Okay, let's get a little closer over here. Now, the other angle I showed you, clear as day, it doesn't even fucking hit the elbow. See where it is here? That's not on the elbow, man. That's straight to the stomach. We're going to go in slow-mo right here. This is the sequence right before the break of the foot. Right past the elbow! But it wrapped around. It wrapped around the elbow. His own coach said it. Crazy. Blows my fucking mind. Now, I am not a doctor. Nor is anyone else here a doctor. Maybe it's someone. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But doctors are now coming out saying, yeah, that there's no possible way. There's no proof. And that's the best way to put it. There's no fucking proof that Dustin Poirier did anything to cause that break. I've been screaming about this since Saturday night. Why am I screaming about this? Because my DMs have been flooded. The comment sections on the videos have been flooded of people over and over again saying terrible things about me as a human being because I support Conor McGregor. Because I'm just a fan. Just here having a good time. I'm here having a good... I just want to watch a fight. I enjoy this fighter. All right, you don't like him, that's fine. I'm not... It's fine. You want to root for Poirier? That's fine. We'll talk some shit afterwards. It's fine. But people just making up bullshit and they say, see? Huh? Oh, see what happened there? My goodness. What kind of horse shit? Okay. First man to shoot, Conor McGregor. Killing people, the first man to shoot. In real time, when we were doing our fight reaction, it did look like Conor was going to shoot there. It did look like it. What did Conor do? They were in the clinch. Conor McGregor underhooks in the clinch, grabs onto him. They wind up over to the cage. He didn't shoot. He didn't even shoot. A guy like Khabib, a guy that is a grappling king, is saying that that was a shoot? Wasn't a shoot. Dustin Poirier complaining about Conor McGregor grabbing the gloves. That's why I let him up. No, you let him up because his foot was going through your fucking face. His foot was going through your face over and over again. And you're like, all right, I can't do this shit. But Conor was grabbing my gloves. Okay, even if Conor was grabbing your gloves, Dustin Poirier, would you ever cheat? Well, the answer is yes. The answer is yes, Dustin Poirier would cheat. In order to escape the guillotine position, Dustin Poirier puts his toes in the cage. He put his toes in the fucking cage before Conor, quote unquote, grabbed his gloves. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. Dude got his toes right wrapped around the fucking cage. Oh my God. Now, I don't give a fuck if you have your toes in the cage. I don't care if you fucking grab the gloves. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit. But if you're going to yell and scream that Conor McGregor is a cheater, the sequence before it, Dustin cheats. Are you guys kidding me? Without all the evidence, you're lighting up your torches. You're running through the internet and just lighting up Conor fans on fire with no fucking proof or evidence to back any of your facts. Conor McGregor technically lost. We should be talking about that. But the moronic zombie Karens of the interwebs, the fun police out there, are trying to have these narratives and these angles because they don't care that Conor lost the fight. They want Conor to leave the UFC. They don't want him around. They don't want his fans to have a good time in Olay. They don't want that. What they want is everyone to be miserable like them. I had a gentleman jump into our comment section. The comments are deleted. They're deleted. I don't know where they went, but someone on Instagram drops on our feed and starts rattling off how Conor McGregor is such a horrible human being. Horrible human being. You don't know him. I don't know him. I can't judge him like that. I have no idea. All I know is he's an athlete in the UFC. He's fucking funny with the things he says to me. So I root for him. Now, if you don't like the fact that I root for him, that's fine. You can root for whoever the hell you want. I don't care. We'll joke around. We'll tease each other. Win or lose. We'll have fun. But these narratives out there on the interwebs are so fucking mind-blowingly dumb. And you guys keep on making the same mistakes. Now, I'm not saying everybody. There's some smart people out there. There are the people that just like to talk the trash, that are realistic to the fact that Conor is a decent fighter. Top-tier fighter out there. Is he the best in the world? At this stage, I don't know. It's difficult to say. But he's a top-tier fighter. He's still an elite athlete. He's a successful athlete. He's brash. He's arrogant. And people don't like that. People don't, that's fine. But why are you making up bullshit? What are you doing? Oh, I know what you're doing. You're the cancel culture. The Karen culture out there. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of people just trying to cancel people for no fucking reason. I just threw fact after fact after fact in front of you, showing the hypocrisy of fans out there, MMA fans out there, people dabbling into the political world and other sports as well. Are you fans? Are you frauds? People aren't supposed to root for athletes because they enjoy that athlete? You must tear them down for having a good time? You could make fun of them for their fight or losing. That's fine. But making false narratives? A 10-8 round where Conor led in strikes. Yes, Conor was on his back. Conor went for a guillotine and made a serious mistake. He did. But Conor might have been able to lock up the guillotine if Dustin's toes weren't in the fucking cage. But we'll never know, right? Dustin Poirier stands Conor back up because Conor's cheating and holding his gloves. All right. Well, I guess you're even then, right? I guess you're even. My job is to eliminate the Karen culture as the host of the best podcast in the world. I'm trying to educate you fools out here. It's not about hate, hate, hate. It's not about fucking bringing people down. You can trash talk. It's fine. And if you're such a pussy fart that you don't like trash talk, you don't have to root for the guy. It's fine. But you don't have to make up bullshit. Smell that? Bullshit. I gave you all facts. If you're just jumping into the stream 442, welcome to the stream. Hit that like button. I urge you to go back and watch what I just said. I'll repeat a couple of things along the way because we do a long show. But I urge you to go back and watch it. And I urge you to share this if you have a fucking brain in your head. Because I see guys like Luke Thomas out there. Watch that guy for the first time in a while. He is so fucking scared of the Karen culture that he's just rolling with whatever the crowd says. He even admitted today that he is looking online and he sees where the people are going with this. The people that are just fucking shitting on Conor. He should retire. He should this, that. So he's so fearful that he makes sure he gives a politically correct response to what he thinks and never really commits. I'm going to commit, motherfuckers. I'm committing. I'm not one of those people. I'm not one of those people that are going to bend over, spread my ass cheeks, and let you penetrate me. Nope. Not going to happen, friends. Not happening. We're all allowed to have our opinions. You can display it over here, and I'll play the donations in a second. But here's the deal. Conor McGregor lost, technically. Conor McGregor's leg snapped in half. Did not even cry. Grabs the mic after Dustin Poirier does the whole thing. You know, Dustin Poirier had a right to fucking throw it in his face. I'm not criticizing him for that. But if you're going to criticize Conor for retaliating after that, well, what the fuck? It's trash talk, man. Oh, when the family's involved. He's talking about his wife that's yapping away. His wife's got a big mouth. What, like, you righteous son of a bitches out there? He's not saying anything terrible. He's busting balls, saying, yeah, she's sliding into my DMs. This is locker room talk here that just spewed over into the fight game. These are men and women that are competing. It's crazy. Dustin Poirier went after Conor, his hairline and this and that. You know, like, it is what it is. Who cares? If you don't like it, don't watch. If you don't like it, don't root for them. If you don't like this channel, get the fuck out of here. Hit the thumbs down, get the fuck out. Because you're a pussy. And be a pussy. And try to cancel everyone else, not canceling us. That's not happening. This is the truth. We have the platform right here where you can say what the hell you want. Conor McGregor goes into surgery, comes out of the surgery, and this is what he says.
The Notorious here, just out of the surgery room. Everything went to plan. Everything went perfect. I'm feeling tremendous. We got 6 weeks on a crutch now, and then we begin to build back. You know, I want to thank all the fans all around the world for your messages of support. I hope you all enjoyed the show. I want to thank all the fans in attendance at the T-Mobile Arena, 21,800 fans in attendance. The place was absolutely electric. It was a hell of a first round. It would have been nice to get into that second round and then, you know, to see what's what. But it is what it is. That's the nature of the business. A clean break of the tibia, and it was not to be. You know, Dustin, you can celebrate that illegitimate win all you want, but you've done nothing in there. That second round would have shown all. And, you know, onwards and upwards we go, team. We dust ourselves off, we build ourselves back, and we come back better than ever. Let's go, team.
I have never in my life, we've seen it twice. We've seen Anderson Silva, we said Chris Weidman. Welcome, Jesse, to the show. Welcome, friend.
Thank you, sir.
I have never in my life, and we've only seen it a handful of times, people suffer an injury like this and handle it like this guy has done. He is literally cutting a promo in the cage with his foot bent in half. Whether you love him or hate him, there's no way around the fact that you can't deny that this guy here is a straight up savage. Dude's fucking pumping his fist on the way out in a stretcher. It's crazy. Cutting a fucking promo on the way out. Gets the surgery, talks about the 6 weeks, how he's going to try to recuperate, get back in there. 32 years of age, people say he's done. Anderson Silva, they're comparing it to him. Oh, look what happened to Anderson when he came back. Anderson Silva came back 10 years older than Conor McGregor. Conor's going to come back in his mid-30s, get the rest, get the whatever, and he's going to be a whirlwind of fire once again. Is he going to be a champ again? Who the fuck knows? But what I know is this, I will be watching. I'll be zoned in and locked in. This fourth fight has to happen. Dustin Poirier is going to take a long break. I don't even know if Dustin's going to fight for that belt. He even said it. He wasn't feeling it. Jesse, what do you think about this whole thing?
I'm just along for the ride at the moment, Moss. I'm not throwing around opinions or anything. In fact, I've actually stayed off of social media for the entire lead up to this fight and following the fight. I don't know why. It's not that I'm like that I care what anybody else says or anything like that, but I think I don't even have like a solid opinion on everything that went on, so I just don't want to step into that.
There's a blend right now of trash talk, which is completely fine. Like, listen, we get all the McNuggets, the McThis, the Stretcher, and whatever you think is funny, it's fine. You can go out there and say all that stuff. It's the people that try to cancel Conor and cancel the fans of Conor. Like, there are people out there just fucking throwing shade at people for rooting for this guy, right? Doesn't make any sense. So this is the way I'm going with this. We can have some fun banter. I'm going to open up the donations in a second here. But I just showed footage, Jesse, of no possible evidence. None of us are doctors here, okay? But there's nothing clearly saying that Dustin Poirier caused this fracture to even happen. This is a mystery.
Well, they're saying it was the elbow.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you came in late to the stream, so let me show you this. Okay. So first off, I'm going to show you this. Okay. I'm going to show you this video, and shout out to Eric over here, Eric Nixick, who put this video together. All right, I'm going to show this, and this is to the new people jumping in. This is the elbow that his coach said, the foot wrapped around the elbow.
Yeah.
Okay, Hold on a second. Let's go back. Okay, the kick's coming in. Do you see it hitting the elbow? Or the forearm? Or what do you see?
I see above his ankle hitting the forearm.
Yeah, around the forearm area, right?
Yeah.
Meaty part of the forearm, you know? No bone there, really. If you look at your forearm here. Little jiggle over here.
Well, no, I mean, right here.
What's worse? Now feel that. Feel my elbow.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but right here, you're talking about right here.
Yeah,
where
this
there's
is where
nothing.
it hit.
But what if it hit just a centimeter?
Okay, I'll help you out. Check this out. Perfect angle over here. Okay. What part of the forearm did it hit?
I mean, if your arm's like this, it could easily hit the bone right here, Moss. Look how his arm is like this.
All right, here we go. All right, so you're saying that this is the cause of the injury?
No, I don't know if it's the cause. I'm just saying that's what they were saying, and it would make sense if it did. I don't know what the cause was.
So the possibility is anything. Anything is possible, right? Anything is possible. Maybe it's a freak accident the way he stepped. Maybe it's a freak accident the way he hit the side of the leg of Dustin. Dustin Poirier is saying that he checked the kick. He didn't. Well, doctors are coming out saying he didn't. Doctors are looking at this footage over here and saying, wait, hold on a second. That's not his elbow. The coach saying that his foot wrapped around. Do you see a foot wrapping around the elbow here?
No, I see it actually on his body.
Yeah, you actually see a strike. You see the foot perfectly placed into the stomach.
Yeah.
You see Dustin Poirier's reaction from it hitting his stomach. So this whole narrative, this whole thing that people going out there saying, hey, it's because of Dustin Poirier, there's no facts around it. It's crazy.
Well, what do you think it was?
I don't know. That's the problem. I don't. I have no clue. I have no idea. I am not a doctor. I have no facts. All I know is this. The only thing I saw for sure, and I'll show that right now. The only thing I know for sure, I was going to show this video again, is the fact when he stepped back, the leg buckled and snapped. Okay, let's go over here. All right, here's it right after the kick. Okay, comes in. He steps on it right there, right? Seems to be okay. I don't know. It's this slow motion. Now, as soon as he goes to take a step back here, you see it wobble a little.
So
okay, he plants with the right hand. Oh, he plants with the left, and boom, throws the right, and then the left comes in, and as he comes down, that's when it buckles.
So do you think it could have been that calf kick before that?
No, I don't know what it is. That's what I'm saying. There's no evidence of anything. There's nothing. The kicks to the leg, it's possible. It's not impossible. I'm not ruling it out. But people are saying that the elbow is the reason. People are saying that the kick to the leg is the reason. There's no evidence. That thing went to the stomach. Right? There's no evidence. It's a mystery. And this is why Dustin Poirier doesn't feel right about this. Comes in, here we go, plants, bang. It just kind of gives out. Boom. Like you can see when he stepped into that punch, he really didn't put everything into that. It looked like it was like off originally. And then when he came back, boom, it came right down. It's so crazy. The force of the left hand. Maybe that's what it was. Shattered. Who knows what the hell it was? I don't know what it was. But there's no evidence. We don't know what the fuck it is. It's wild, man. What do you think it is in the chat? We got 644 hanging with the boys over here.
Hanging with the boys.
Let's get him. We got a lot of donations. Let's get to him.
Thank you.
Well, before that, we have D-Man Diaz became a member. Thank you, D-Man Diaz. Appreciate that. Well, actually, you've been a member for a little bit. Oh, we are way behind on donations. You've been a member for 3 months. Okay, let's let these guys fly. New subscribe over here. Thank you, Edits, for the subscribe. Appreciate that. All right, we're going to roll through. Magic broke it. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. But none of us have evidence. I don't have evidence either way. So I guess you guys just know. Pastor Hearns. Let's go. All right, Pastor Hearns, what do you got, buddy?
Pastor Hearns was sent from the Vatican, in Tijuana, to perform an exorcism on our friend Mystic. Demon be gone and let the truth out. Dustin has McFragile's ticket. Amen. Folded hands.
All right, well, run our video back, and this was early, and this is 19 minutes ago, so you proceed to get torched.
What if he had already had an injury during like training camp or something?
That's possible too. We don't know. Like, that's the thing. And it
Not being a hater, but that leg was gonna break no matter what. Clearly something was wrong. Legs don't snap like that if you are healthy.
Yeah, agreed.
Even
My thing, like, what if something happened during training camp and we saw during the entire first round that he was throwing kicks left and right with the same leg? So if he was injured during training camp and it wasn't severe enough for anything to snap or for him to really think anything was wrong, and then throwing all those kicks over and over again, the repetitive damage could have caused that too.
Conor McGregor's coach, it was peculiar. Originally, he comes out saying there was an injury beforehand on that leg, and then he follows up with the leg wrapping around the elbow. The stories don't match up. It's bizarre. Like that whole thing. Kavanaugh's got me scratching my head. I don't know what's going on. He has two different stories. Yes, it's possible it could be a pre-existing injury.
Well, Kavanaugh,
but who knows?
as his coach, is going to make excuses for what happened.
But they're two polar opposite excuses.
He's just trying to protect his fighter. Honestly, you
doing
can't
more
believe
harm.
anything that Kavanaugh says.
Yeah, he's doing more
fairness.
harm. He's not a doctor. That's he's not a fucking doctor. None of us are doctors. We all don't know. Doctors are coming out on the interwebs and whatever. I said the Weasel showed a video and explained how a doctor broke this down in depth on what really happened there, and apparently there's no possible way that could have seriously caused this. Could it be a pre-existing thing? Who knows? I have no idea. No clue. All I know is I see the man step back and his leg snaps in half. At least with Weidman or Silva, it was a straight-up checked kick to the shin. Yeah, that makes sense because it wrapped around the fucking leg. This one here, maybe it was a series of things that happened. Who knows? But there's no clear-cut answer, and that's a problem. So to say that you know the clear-cut answer, you, my friend, are a freaking doofus.
Super chat.
He'll be tickle fighting a Paul brother before he gets another shot in the octagon.
You think that? Thank you for the 10, man. Appreciate it. What do you think?
No, I think Conor's a meal ticket for the UFC. I think he's a cash cow for Dana White. So I highly disagree with that. And I'm not even a huge, I don't ride Conor during every fight or anything like that. I just think that business-wise, Dana White knows he would be stupid to get rid of Conor. He's going to say, heal up and come back. Guaranteed. I could almost put money on it that Dana White's going to want him back.
Isaiah Moore says he cheats. I guess he wasn't here for the opening. So let's give him a quick synopsis. Conor McGregor, the cheater. Okay. Dustin Poirier said he let Conor McGregor up because Conor was grabbing the gloves as he was up kicking. He was pulling him in and up kicking right into the face, right? Conor McGregor goes for the guillotine, and as he's going for the guillotine, Dustin Poirier magically gets out of it. He is a good jiu-jitsu guy, but he magically gets out of it, and then we find out that Dustin Poirier's toes are in the cage prior to him escaping the guillotine, prior to Conor McGregor grabbing the insides of the gloves. Well, if you're not cheating, you're not trying, right? They both tried in this one here. So there you go. There you go, Isaiah. Enjoy that. Swallow that.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Half the people who hate on Conor didn't even watch MMA before he burst on the scene. Stupid Karens.
Yeah, listen. And the reason why I'm calling Karens, I'm not calling every fighter, every fight fan out there a Karen. I'm not saying that, no. If you are celebrating Dustin's win, you're not necessarily Karen. It's the people out there that are throwing out bogus facts. Those people. The people criticizing Conor fans for enjoying a fighter because that's a bad person. He's a cheater, he's this, he's that. It's those fucking people. It's the people, I'm miserable, let me make you miserable. It's those people I'm fucking slaying tonight. Blood.
Super
Blood will be shed. Thank you for the donations, guys. We got Zen Creation.
Check my DM, Mos. I sent the video that broke it.
Which DM? Where we have a lot of social media.
And you also have to be careful with video.
Yeah. I mean, I basically showed everything. I don't know what else.
Super chat.
What else I got to show?
Is it too late for Conor to claw his way back up? I just wish he didn't waste the last 5 years of his prime.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that as well. Listen, he didn't waste it. He was busy making money. I can't criticize the guy for
I don't think he's going to claw his way back up, in fairness. I do think that he will be back for fights for, money for himself and money for the UFC, and I think Dana White would capitalize on that. But that's all they're going to be is just big money fights and things like that. I don't think we're going to see him fighting his way for a belt again or anything like that.
Conor McGregor pre-prime grabbed 2 belts. Ran up 145, then ran over to 155, grabbed the belt. Did everything. Fought a crazy Floyd Mayweather fight, did novelty shit and whatever, the proper 12, the whole deal. Didn't really waste it. He was just a businessman. He said he was going to get in, get rich, and get out. But he's not quite doing that. The itch is still there. He's still competing. He's going to come back in 33 years of age. Now, is it impossible for him to ever compete for gold? No, it's not impossible. But is it likely? No, it's not likely either. We're in the middle here. We don't know what's going to happen. But as a Conor McGregor fan, let me put on my hard hat for a second here. I gave you the realistic approach. The approach where I'm thinking with my brain. Now I'm going to think with my heart. Conor McGregor goes into surgery. They put a steel rod into his leg. He's going to take that steel rod and he's going to utilize that steel rod and drill fucking shins into the side of fucking people's heads. P-Head's head is going to come flying off in the 4th fight. That's my prediction. And redemption is made. A lot of people are making the joke, and it's funny, of they're going to rematch until Conor wins. Maybe. Maybe they will. It's possible. It is possible. Why is the cash cow? Made $1 gazillion in pay-per-views. Sold, whatever.
Well, I also think Dana White sees value in him bringing in the casual fan. Because if people who don't know about the UFC or MMA just, jump into it and start watching it, they know who Conor McGregor is. You can't say they know who these other fighters are.
Dustin Poirier doesn't sell. And this whole nice guy approach kind of got flushed down the drain. Conor dragged him through the mud, and Dustin kind of gave in certain situations where he looks like a little bit of a piece of shit. And his wife flipping the bird out there. Listen, it's all good. I like a good piece of shit. I actually like this Dustin Poirier now. Good for you, Dustin. Let him go back and forth. And Dustin knows, man. He feels weird about this win. The first thing he says when he goes on Twitter, he makes a comment about the man of the cage or something like that, referencing, the whole him being the Jolie's wife. It's still bothering him. He made a joke about it. He did the fucking billionaire strut, tried to throw it in his face. He said, Dustin Poirier said, "You can kiss my whole asshole." Now he's dabbling into that. You can kiss everyone that's booing me. You can kiss my whole asshole. Clearly bothers him. He doesn't like it. He admitted it. He doesn't like it. He's triggered. Let's go. 4th fight. Let's make it happen. Who wouldn't want to see it? That first round was fire. What do you say about the people that say Dustin was clearly going to win that fight? What do you say about that? The 3rd fight.
I don't know. Listen, I said it in the beginning. I don't really have like a solid position because this is it. This is your territory. This is kind of the stuff that you delve in. I'm cool with sidelining and just watching everything unfold.
Okay, got it.
I don't really want to make an opinion and then be like, yeah, I'm good. This is more entertaining just to.
I'm loading up the flamethrower, Jesse. I don't want to make a gun sign because people will be like, oh my God, he's pointing a gun at me. Like Dustin Poirier. Oh, Dustin Poirier after the fight. He's pointing a gun at me. He's going to shoot me and my family. All right, Dustin, buddy. Slow down, bro. Slow down. You did the Billy Strut. Conor fucking lynched you. And by the way, we don't even know what Conor said. People are putting subtitles on the internet all over Twitter. They're putting subtitles saying, yeah, he's saying he's going to shoot him and this and that. I'm like, where does he say this? I'm watching these videos, listening, put my fucking ear up to the phone, trying to listen. I don't hear a damn thing about him lighting up his family with bullets. I don't hear any of that. What I did hear is Conor says, I'll see you at the after party. I'll see you, Jolie. By the way, Jolie, yes, you want to stand up for your husband. You want to defend yourself. That's fine. Now you're in the line of fire. Could you imagine you go to work and a coworker starts talking shit? And then I'm trying to think, I'll put myself in the situation, okay? Here I am. I don't know, I'm stocking shelves at the grocery store, right? All of a sudden a coworker says, yeah, you fucking suck, bro. You suck. Your wife sucks. You suck. Your wife slid into my DMs, this and that. And then Jesse fucking kicks the door down and is like, he doesn't suck. I didn't slip into his DMs. Could you imagine you're at work and your fucking significant other barges down the door? Fuck you. I would be humiliated. If I was Dustin Poirier, I'd be like, well, get out of here. This is my fight. What are you doing? It's the good fight. Get out of here. Could you imagine being that guy where your wife's got to fucking take the fucking punch for you? The fuck? It's crazy. But now she's in the line of fire. She's in the mix. So things are going to be said about her.
Yeah, but
it is what it is.
Yeah, she did it to herself. Really.
She fucking bit the bait.
Yeah.
It's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. You people out there. And I want to touch on this. We'll get back into the donations in a second. The guaranteed win that people are saying because Dustin won the first round is some of the funniest speculation and mystical approach of people out there, that they have a crystal ball and they see Dustin winning that first round and immediately saying he will win that fight. Is so fucking comical considering Conor McGregor in the sequel won the first round. Did he win that fight? Jesse, did Conor win the fight? Who won the first round in the second fight?
I actually don't recall. I guess I'll go with you and say Conor.
Well, watch it back. Conor McGregor clearly won that first round. It's just a sea of idiots. There's a sea of idiots, and I'm literally, as you peeking your head up from the ocean, I'm getting my flamethrower. I'm just fucking blowing you down here. Make sure you share this stream. If you're on board with fucking logic, if you're on board with a little bit of fun, if you're on board with trolling the Karens out there, the cancel culture, he's a bad man. Don't do this and don't do that. Don't do it. Bad, 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 bad. Don't have fun. No. Fun is for the bad.
Super chat.
Roasting.
How much Proper 12 have you drank tonight, Mose?
Not enough. Not the biggest fan of the Proper 12. It's okay. It's all right. It's not great. Oh, this is the best.
Wonderful, wonderful.
This is the most fun I've ever had.
Moss, you're absolutely right. White tick mark. Dustin did not beat Conor. 4-leaf clover. 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 4-leaf clover.
Wonderful, wonderful.
In stereo there. C20.
People be like that Moss is a terrible human, then proceed to sniff the rest of their bag, hit the wife, then complain to their mates about the ninjas living next door.
Dude, I see the hypocrites and I want to vomit, man. I like a good trash talk. Don't get me wrong. I love a good banter back and forth. My boy lost, right? Technically lost. He did. He took an L. You look at the fucking stats now. Dustin Poirier has another win over Conor McGregor. Nothing I could do about it. Instead, we're not talking about that. We're talking about lunatics out there angling that Dustin legit beat Conor in that fight. Even Dustin said he didn't beat Conor in that fight. Let's be honest, guys. He doesn't feel right about it. And you shouldn't either.
Super chat.
People are just too soft.
That's right, Zach. Soft, flimsy-minded people out there. This one person, I can't... You know what? Fuck it. Should I show him? Yeah, hold on a second.
Show him what?
Should I show him the person? No, fuck it. I'm not going to give that guy the satisfaction. This one person on Instagram, it just blows my mind. He's a bad person. He's bad. Goes around punching old men in bars. It's just bad. Yeah, I saw the footage. I don't know what the fuck happened. Conor tagged the guy. You're not supposed to hit an old man. You're not supposed to hit an old woman. You're not supposed to hit anyone, really, that doesn't deserve it. But if that old man did something or said something in a way that deserves a fucking good knuckle sandwich in a bar, well, you never know. I wasn't there. So I'm not going to judge. Were you there, Mr. Instagram fucking Karen? Ew, he's bad. I'm soft. My penis has turned into a fucking vagina. Soft.
Wonderful.
The internet is soft.
For the people saying Conor was going to win if the fight continued. Round 1 is always Conor's best round and round 1 is always Dustin's worst round. Conor wasn't going to win. Maybe I'm wrong.
Wow, hold on a second, friends.
Casual.
So everything happens just as planned, right? When it comes, you ever hear of the term any given Sunday? It's a term from the NFL, from football. It's why we watch fights. The chance of anything happening. Now we lock people in a cage with 4-ounce gloves, shins, legs, elbows, everything involved here. Any given Sunday. Yet you, Mr. Glove Touch, have a crystal ball and are just saying, yes, that's going to happen. Why watch the fight then? I mean, why even bother? You know the outcome, right?
Super chat.
I usually like to agree with you, but you're wrong here. It's legal to have your toes go through the cage at any time, not fingers. Look it up.
Thank you. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. All right, what the fuck? Okay, all right, hold on. What the fuck? What was that? Who said that? Did I just witness that? Did that just... Am I in the fucking Twilight Zone? Did that just fucking happen? I love that. That was the donation of the night. Thank you very much. I'm going to give a round of applause. Thank you to the new subscriber coming over here. Thank you. I'm going to do something here. I'm not going to do a save the show, Jess. We're getting a lot of donations. I'm going to let them play through. Let's just have fun. We're going to go until the wheels fall off. I will open up the phone lines tonight, friends.
Okay, then I just have to say I'm not going to be able to be here the whole time because she's going to wake up soon. So
okay,
I'm going to have to go.
All right, yeah, whatever. No save the show, friends. If you want to donate, drop a fucking heavy one. Let's go.
Conor will not be able to compete at the highest level anymore. Nobody has had a severe injury like this and came back like nothing ever happened.
No one. So you're saying because no one has ever done it before, that Conor's not going to be able to achieve it, right? Conor has done things that no one has done in the UFC. Think about it. There is a long list of things that Conor has done. Literally, top 10 in pay-per-view buys, double champion stuff in a fashion that no one's ever done before. Marketed himself, won fights in ways that we've seen other fighters not able to do. Manipulate people's minds like other people have never seen before. But in this situation, because you know what Conor hasn't done before? That someone else has not done before? He did a post-fight interview with his leg like a T. Like his leg was an L. His leg was fucking literally in half, flopping around. Give me the fucking mic. Not a tear in his eyes. You see the writhing pain as he goes to the ground, recuperates, and says, give me the fucking microphone. But Conor McGregor has no shot of coming back from this. I would like to see you guys do that. I would like to see you guys break your leg in half and then do a fucking interview. Please do that. With the mindset of selling the fourth fight.
I do have to give some credit to the chat because some of the stuff that they're saying is pretty freaking funny. Are you reading any of it?
Nope. Nor do I care. If you want me to really see it, shoot a donation. Other than that, I don't give a fuck what you have to say. Whatever. There's a lot of people here, and I will pull a couple things from the chat. You guys are going very fast. I appreciate
some of them are making jokes and shit. Like they're actually pretty funny.
Well, feel free to read it out if you see anything good. Read it out because I'll just pull my flamethrower out and just take you out. But thank you guys. We're gonna roll. We're gonna roll long tonight.
Wonderful, wonderful.
The roast.
I agree with Conor on one thing. If Conor says it's an illegitimate win, he's probably right. I mean, who knows more about the subject than a man who fathered illegitimate kids?
The fuck? What's he talking about?
I don't know.
Illegitimate kids. Oh, he's talking about promiscuity? Is that what he's saying here? So, Kainoto, were you Conor McGregor's wingman? Were you at the clubs with Conor? Were you snorting the coke and sipping on the whiskey? Taking broads back behind his woman? Were you there? Sounds like a good time, actually, but I don't think you were. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. We got people coming in, subscribing in droves. Make sure you share this stream, friends, and make sure you smash the like button if you are anti-Karen cancel culture. If you're anti the simps of, not the simps, the sensitive.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hit that like button, friends. Hasbullah.
Conor looks like he's 42, not 32 years old. Irish MMA.
What's up, fight?
Yes, Hasbullah, thank you for the donation. Yes, he looks incredibly old. This is a man right after surgery.
Fans, the Notorious here, just out of the surgery room. Everything went to plan. Everything went perfect. I'm feeling tremendous. We got 6 weeks on a crutch now, and then
He looks so old. This man over here, who is 32, about to be, 33? I think he's hitting his 33rd birthday soon, right? I don't know when it is. I have no fucking idea. But I'll send him a card. Yeah, this is a man right after surgery. Literally right after surgery. Looks terrible. Looks terrible. Yep. Man, I've seen guys in their early 30s that without a broken leg, and God help them.
Ah, super chat.
Ryan Hall's performance is more embarrassing than getting caught luring a 12-year-old on Catch a Predator.
That's great. You know what? Like I said, we're not going to do to save the show tonight. We're just going to go long. It's only right. You guys are donating like fucking crazy, so we're just going to let them play out, and we will talk about the rest of the card. Tonight's going to be a long one, guys. So make sure you drink a lot of coffee. You're going to be really feeling it at school and work tomorrow, because we're going to open up the phone lines as well as soon as we get through these donations here. We're going to get to the chat as well. I'll get to some of your comments, and I appreciate your company. But honestly, if you're a Dustin Poirier fan or if you're just anti-Conor, it's fine. It's fine. Celebrate your loss. Enjoy it. But do not go to the extremes of pushing out false information on the internet and then looking stupid as you're trying to argue and back it, when I just literally showed you that everything that you're saying is completely false. Maybe you should pump the brakes. I'm just helping you out here. Trying to save you here. And to those of you that are trying to cancel Conor McGregor or try to cancel the fans of anyone out there, not just Conor, the Izzy fans, the Habib fans, whatever. If you're trying to cancel those people and tell them they're horrible human beings for rooting, like this is what I'm getting. I'm a horrible human being because I root for an athlete. Oh, okay. All right. So you're God now. You're judging everybody with not the whole story. You're just judging by what you see. When you watch a movie and you see a villain in that movie, if you see him on the streets, that's the villain. That guy played Thanos. He tried to fucking destroy the world. All right. That's the type of human being you are, huh?
Ah, super chat.
Jason Heddleson with the 5.
He kicked his knee hard. Dustin pointed at him. Try it. See how it feels. Also, it hit his forearm bone after. Legs aren't conditioned like active fighters.
Mm-hmm. And you are Doctor Who? You're Doctor Who? I mean, I showed the footage. Actually, there is a YouTube video. Go watch the Weasel's video. Go watch the Weasel's last video. He's a very popular guy on YouTube, literally confirming everything. All my theories from Saturday night all the way to Monday have been him confirming it with footage. I showed you some footage as well. And the knee thing, Dustin said he checked that. I guess Dustin's a liar then. He didn't.
I have to go because the baby's awake. So I'm going to try and be back, but if I'm not back, I enjoyed your guys' company.
Don't worry, they'll
Bye.
still be on fire when you get back. They'll still be on fire. It's okay. Listen, guys, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but here's the thing. We're judging breaks in a way. We're saying this is how a broken bone happened. Now, with Chris Weidman, with Anderson Silva, we got to see two athletes, throw a kick, the leg wrapped around. There's really no ifs, ands, or buts. The evidence is apparent right there. In this fight on Saturday night, there is no evidence of how this happened. Yet everyone is fucking a doctor. Let me check your pulse. Stick your tongue out. The fuck? The hell's wrong with you people? What is wrong? There's no evidence of it.
Wonderful,
The
wonderful.
glove touch.
Who gives a fuck if Dustin caused the leg break or not? Maybe that's not a good thing and Conor has bitch shins. Who cares? It's broken now. It's not like whoever caused the break is a better fighter and should be the winner. I don't get why this is an argument.
There you go. All right, we're coming around now. Maybe he does. Maybe he's got to drink some more milk. Maybe that's what he's got to do. I don't know. Maybe he's getting old and brittle. I don't know. Who knows? When you step back and your leg snaps like that, it's a fucking mystery. I don't know. It is a dumb argument, dumb debate. And I'm here to flame the dum-dums out there that are just throwing video after video. Look, this is what happened. Or just lighting Conor fans on fire. This video is a reaction from people that when you're on YouTube, you get a lot of cancer. There's a lot of cancer coming at you, right? And there are some legit good zingers out there that work, but they get overshadowed by the fucking cancer out there. So what I'm trying to do is just lynch some people. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to exterminate the zombie Karens. A zombie Karen is someone that gets bit by another Karen, a previous Karen that has been infected by the Karenism out there. A zombie Karen gets bit, and then becomes the zombie, and then drives in with a horde of other Karens on the internet and just goes in the direction and looks for fresh bodies out there of fans of fighters, fans of anything, and just wants to shit on their party. That's all they want to do. They just want to ruin their day. Oh, you're having a good time? Well, let me tell you why you shouldn't have a good time. You're a fan of this. You're a horrible person. Blah, 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 blah. That's what you are. A bunch of people, zombies, in herds. It reminds me of like World War Z. Just a herd of fucking zombie mongoloid Karens together, just going in directions. And then you see the media falling into this trap. I don't know how media members sell their soul and they just can't give you a firm, honest opinion out there. Because they see the narrative that's going, they just go with it. Because it sells stories and this and that. I'm going to catch a lot of heat in this video for saying my opinion on a situation, pulling up legit facts, putting it out there for you to consume, and that's it. And then I'm going to go amongst my business. Wednesday night, we focus on something else. Next fight week, Miesha Tate's coming back. We'll focus. I will lose any sleep, but the zombie Karens will constantly. Wednesday night, they're going to follow the pack in directions on Twitter and YouTube and start lighting people on fire. Conor, blah, 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 blah. You know, he's a fraud. He's a fake. He's horrible. He's this. He's that. Not me. I don't give a fuck. When I'm done with this stream, I'm done. I just lit everyone on fire. I'm good with it. We got some new subscribers. John Weldon jumping into the party. Thank you, John, for the subscribe. I can't wait for the callers. Yeah, me neither, man. Let me have it. Listen, I'm going to open up some phone lines. Another reason to hang around late tonight, Monday night. Smash the like button. And here's the deal. Like I said before, we can agree to disagree. I have a firm opinion on something here, and I'm lynching some people because I have a platform to do it. I'm lucky and that I'm able to do that. But you have a platform as well. If you don't have the funds to do the donations, that's fine. If you do, you're helping the show out tremendously. But if not, hit the like button. And you have your platform right here. You have a chat that is scrolling where you can say whatever you want. It's immortalized. It is stuck in the Googleverse. Anything that you're saying over here it's there. Front and center. Boom. Well, actually not front and center, a little off to the side. But you're there. You have a chance to say what you want. You can light me on fire and say whatever the hell you want. But make sure, because you have this opportunity to speak your mind, no matter what your opinion is, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share the stream and put it out there. You could put it out and say, hey, listen, look at this idiot. You could tweet it out or put it on Facebook. Look at this asshole. Look at this moron. Go ahead. Put it out there. Let other people decide. But show people that we have a platform over here where we're not standing for cancel culture. This is hard hitting. Whether you agree or disagree, you have a place to speak. So, hit that like button. More subscribers. Bobby Shoot, welcome to the show. So like I said, when I catch up over here, we will open the phone lines. Must suck to be a millionaire with a broken leg. Conor will be back, but I think he would have lost the fight. Well, listen, anything's possible.
Wonderful.
It is not impossible. We got Chubbs coming in.
Conor is going to sell the most pay-per-views when he comes back. You all are going to buy it. He's going to make the most money. He's still going to be rich and we are all going to cheer for him. If that pisses you off, it's going to be rough.
Facts.
Wonderful.
You have no idea how strong an elbow is. I got shot and the 9mm hollow point hit my elbow, mushroomed and shattered the surrounding bones. An elbow can easily shatter a tibia. Why do you think they don't allow 12 to 6 elbows? True story about my injury.
Thank you for the story, and thank you for sharing that horrible experience. Was that Kainoto? Who is that? Wow, we are really behind on donations. I'm going to let them all roll through. But we just proved that his elbow didn't hit his leg. Like, we legit just showed the video. We legit just proved that it clearly went straight to the tummy. And if anything, might have grazed on the forearm. So I don't know what the point is. Maybe because that donation's from a while ago. I have no idea. But
Thank you.
Thank you, Incognito Picogram, for being a member for 3 months. Thank you, friend. And if you want to join the community or join the cult, the mafia, become a member, hit that join button, you get fancy emojis.
Super chat.
Garrett G.
There are still plenty of good matchups for Conor at 155.
Yep.
RDA, Tony Ferguson, Chandler.
Why do you want to cancel Conor McGregor? A guy that brings so much buzz to this freaking sport. Why cancel him? Why? You need a bad guy. You know, you need it. Why do you want him out of this sport? A lot of people want, there are good matchups. Even if he never fights Dustin Poirier again, you know, it's all good. Even if he never fights for a belt again. Nate Diaz, look at what he's doing. What, people trying to cancel Nate? No. He's just damn fun. Conor is fun. It's a fucking roller coaster ride. Absolute roller coaster ride. It's bizarre, man.
Super chat.
Insta DM it's Fahim new video.
All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, I'm going to let the donations play through as I look this up.
Wonderful.
Can you guys answer a serious question?
Mm-hmm.
Hypothetically, does Conor have any chance at beating Khabib? If not, as a Conor fan, I don't want him to get his ass kicked.
Listen, I've done videos where I've trolled hard and said this is how Conor beats Khabib and this and that. We don't have the evidence that Conor could beat Khabib. We don't have the evidence that anyone at 155 has a fucking chance at beating Khabib. But here's the deal. He scurried away from the division, so we don't have to talk about it. We could speculate, but it's like the pound for pound thing. Like, there's no answer. We don't know. We'll never know unless Khabib comes back, and I don't know. I have no idea. But, I mean, come on. The obvious answer would be no, I would imagine. Here's the video he's talking about. Okay, this is on IG over here. There's a lot of videos popping up, and here's a little slow-mo. Okay. This is where it happened, they're saying? Okay. So they're saying where it hits his... I mean, Jesus, that's a meaty part. I don't know if you could really say that. Now, it could look like... I mean, I guess, yeah, you look at it really... I mean, this is like super duper slow-mo. It's possible. Nothing's impossible. Comes in, kicks there. I mean, it does look like it bends weird. It does. Not an impossibility. Is it the answer? I don't know. I have no idea. Right over here, a big soft part. Hamstring. I don't know, man. And that's the thing. I wish I did. But you don't know. I don't know. Doctors can't even, no one can really tell. Conor threw that kick a lot during the fight. He was hitting all different parts of the body. Another thing, too, that's wild is Conor McGregor didn't have a scratch on his face. The dude had bleeding on his cauliflower ear, which is prone to bleed anyway. So other than that, this dominating round by Dustin Poirier, who did land, don't get me wrong, he did land, but total strikes, Conor had more total strikes anyway. He did win that round, Dustin Poirier. I'm not dismissing that, but really not a fucking scratch on the dude's face. It's quite interesting. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how that works.
What's up, fight fans? The Notorious here. Just out of the surgery room. Everything went to plan.
Not a fucking scratch. Not a scratch on a dude's face. And this is right after surgery. You look like hell after surgery. I don't know. Maybe he got some plastic surgery. I don't know what happened there. That's crazy. It's kind of wild. You see Dustin's face got a little lumped up. Damage doesn't mean a win in a fight, and I do believe Dustin won that first round. But like I said before, Conor McGregor won the first round in the second fight. Winning the first round does not guarantee a win to the fight any given Sunday. But people out there want to jump to conclusions and say, well, I know better than you.
Super chat.
John Solo coming in with the $5.
MC cult leader would take your wife and you would let him. Simp.
So now Conor is a cult leader. But I tell you what, I'd rather be part of a quote-unquote Conor cult than a Karen cult. I would rather be part of a fanatical rooting for a fighter or an athlete, rah-rahing, turning off the game or the fight and then just moving on, than be part of the Karen cult that just never stops. Every day going online and fucking criticizing people, or any discussion that comes up, Conor gets thrown in there because they're obsessed at people actually enjoying something. Enjoy that cult. Sounds like fun.
Super chat.
That.
I honestly think he micro-fractured his leg during his training camp and, coupled with all the kicks he landed on Dustin's knee, the pivot of his left foot was the last straw and it just gave out.
Yeah, you know what? It's possible. Just like all these strikes that we're showing, anything is possible here. John Kavanagh he's baffling me because he comes out and says this is a pre-existing injury that rolled into the cage, and then all of a sudden he's coming up with this theory that Conor's leg wrapped around Dustin Poirier's elbow. I think Kavanagh tapped into Conor's coke stash or something. I don't know what's going on. But if I'm Conor McGregor, I give him a call and be like, yo, John, could you stop doing interviews, bro? Because are you all right? Is everything okay? Is everything okay in SBG? What's going on, buddy? Conor's loyal to his people, and John Kavanagh's going around running his mouth about bizarre things. Whatever. I don't know what the hell's going on there. That is one of the mysteries. One of the many mysteries of UFC 264. But what we could all agree on was, God, was that not exciting? That first round was incredible. And if you're a Dustin Poirier fan, to see a Dustin slip out of the guillotine after the toe is in the cage, But anyway, slipped out of the guillotine, coming in with the elbows, trying to create some damage on Conor's face, the whole deal. Then Conor somehow getting fucking back up, and then Conor back in the game, and the back and forth between both of these guys. The way it goes down with the leg thing, it sucks. You never. And here's another thing: the people that are saying that Conor is such a terrible human being, and then shitting on him because a man that broke his leg in a fucking dramatic fashion, and are shitting on him because of that, being terrible human beings themselves. You can't. It's the same fucking people. The same people. Why would you criticize a man that broke his leg out there? Why would you celebrate that? Meanwhile, Dustin Poirier is celebrating it. Perfect human being. No matter how much trash talk is spoken before a fight, to sell a fight, to make you more money, let's go out there and fucking trash talk while the man's leg is in half. But I'm cool with it. I don't give a fuck. I have no problems with that. But the people, the righteous people out there, the God-loving people. Dustin Poirier is a God-loving man. Praying for... Dustin Poirier said... I pray before every fight that no one gets seriously hurt. No one gets seriously hurt. Then proceeds to watch Conor McGregor's leg snap and Billy strut on him. Dustin Poirier should be called Dustin Fraud. EA. I'm just dipping into the McTapper shit. What a fraud. What a fucking fraud. That's your hero, guys. The Dustin Strut. Yeah. I pray that they don't get injured, but let me dance on their injury. All right, whatever. Whatever, bro. I could just keep on stacking up the proof of why you guys are the biggest hypocrites on the internet. Please don't show your faces. It would be an embarrassment. Do not hide behind avatars, please.
Wonderful.
Brett Baratheon.
I love watching all the fake bandwagon fans, these rats, hoping ship. Honestly, MMA has the best and the absolute worst fans. As tough as it is now, I'm still, and have always been a McGee fan. These douches, it's sad, man.
It is sad, but here's the thing. Brett makes a good point. As much as we could light people on fire for their poor decisions on the interwebs, as much as we could light people on fire for, criticizing people to the point of saying that, if you're rooting for someone, you're a bad human being. I'm a bad father now, people are saying, and this and that. It's just nuts, right? To say these things. But you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you say. The stream shuts off and I'm back to being daddy again and not giving a fuck. It's the upside is, my God, are these fans passionate? They are. Whether you're the good guy, the bad guy, the Karen, the casual, my goodness, the passion is extraordinary. As much as I want to pull my head out in a lot of situations, and maybe you want to pull your head out throughout this whole stream about what I'm saying, the passion that's displayed on the internet is insane. And I would never want to be a fighter in the UFC because the passion's it's overwhelming. But when things go good, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to be an MMA fan. It's a lot of fun to shoot the shit with you guys and talk crap and blah blah blah. So passion's there. I'll give you that. I will definitely give you that. You're right, Ernesto, buddy. I added an O after your name. I'm going to call you Ernesto, not Ernest. Ernesto, you okay, bud? You all right? You having a good time? The hillbilly strut. Yeah, we call it that.
I can't believe all year I am still getting ads for Clean Juice with TJ Dillashaw on it. All the comment on the ads are still just roasting TJ and they never take it down, lol.
Thank you, DVSV, for the donation. Like I said, we have a plethora of donations here, so I'm going to let them play. We're going to keep the party rolling. I will
super chat.
Open up phone lines. I just got to get through these donations. Ryan Ali, thank you, my friend. And keep on smashing that like button. Ooh, 62 dislikes. Ooh, yes, let the salt fly, baby. I don't give a fuck, like or dislike. I don't give a shit. Just give me something here. Yeet Yo. What up, Yeet Yo?
Conor's a bum. No fourth fight. Retire McTapper Snapper.
Okay. What was that? Now, a criticism that I gave, and I appreciate the donation. A criticism I gave on the second channel last night was, what's up with the fucking nursery rhymes and the McTapper stuff? I made the joke with the Dustin Poirier thing. Combining names, and then everyone is just one person makes a joke and then 400 people make the same fucking joke. What is that weird thing that if you keep on saying the same joke over and over again, like a 12-year joke over and over and over again, that's funny? How is it going over my fucking head? And I think a lot of people are grown men doing this, making nursery rhyme jokes and fucking literally grammar, McStretcher, which is good. I'll give it to him. McStretcher's not a bad one. Might be one of the better ones out there. But my God, if you put Mick in front of the word, it's immediately hilarious. Instant hilarity. All right. Okay. All right. What's been cracking? Vlad, how you doing, friend?
Jolie shouldn't have said anything in that moment. In the streets, that's a definite way to get your boyfriend into an unnecessary fight or jumped. I've drunk girls do it to their men all the time. It's also not a good look, makes them look ghetto. Exactly, it makes them look ghetto. They think it makes me look strong. And then you put your boyfriend or your husband in a bad position, where they have to do something that it's if you never said anything, I didn't have to do anything, right? It also makes their husband, boyfriend look like a bitch if they don't do anything or retaliate. So I understand there's strong women out there, but here's the deal. I like what I said before. You don't go into a man's job and start defending your man, right? You just don't do that. I understand you mean well, but you're doing more damage. And by her fucking flipping the bird out there, we're going to get to the memes too. Fuck, we got to... All right, let me go. I'm rambling too much. Let me get to these donations. We got the memes to get to on the MMA-Holes.com.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Holy shit, I got to catch up here. Let's catch up.
Jesse, if Moss ever doubts your love, just play this stream for him. You got a free pass for life. Moss gonna lose about 12 years over this.
I don't know. I mean, I guess you think I'm stressing over it? Maybe I'm coming across like that, but Lord knows I'm not. This is This is fun, man.
Wonderful, wonderful.
This is like, I enjoy this.
My Poirier hot sauce has gotten cruisy and old in the fridge. I'm gonna put it in my 10-year-old pair of shoes, mix it with some cheap beer, and feed it to Tuivasa.
How funny, too, right? Like Conor McGregor's, they have a lot parallel, Conor and Dustin. Conor comes out with a whiskey. People say it's lame. It's this, it's that. It's cheap. It's shit. It's trash. And then Dustin Poirier comes out with a trash hot sauce that people complain it's not hot enough. You know, it's a trash sauce. It's sweet. Let me get a hot sauce that's sweet. They both come out with shitty products. All right. A parallel between the two.
Wonderful, wonderful.
CC20.
Who was happy to see Hardy get knocked the fuck out anyway. And big up to my OGG who legit just enjoy MMA.
I was very excited. Tai Tuivasa, I thought was the easiest pick on that card. So, not surprising in any way. Good. It was a really nice knockout for sure. I don't hate Hardy though, but yeah, it was nice to see. I do think that Greg Hardy is never going to be an elite heavyweight.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Dustin was completely gassed at the end of the first round and did not hurt Conor at all with any of his strikes. It is crazy to think he was going to guarantee win the second round. I don't think he was at all, but that's just my opinion.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I put it out there any given Sunday. You have to remember that.
Super chat.
We got Zach Grove. Thank you for all the donations coming in. You guys are
These
killing it.
people are one French fry short of a Happy Meal. So many casuals. Smiley face.
You know, I think people are just looking to ruffle feathers. I don't know what the fuck's. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know.
Super
Jason.
chat.
You are laughing, Moss, about the toes, but it's unified rules. Not sure why it's funny.
Yeah?
I'm just reading from the rule book, brother.
Oh, yeah, so that's why the refs are always slapping the toes from the cage, saying it's illegal. That's why people are saying, I'll take a point if you keep doing that. How about you unify that? How about you unify these nuts?
And
thank you for the donation.
Chat.
Ali.
Conor will be back.
Conor will be back. That's right, I agree. It's inevitable. Inevitable.
Super chat.
Zen Creation.
Telling you this was rigged. Dustin and Conor planned this.
Dustin and Conor played. I mean, you never know, man. You never fucking know. Conspiracies all over the place. And why wouldn't they plan it? Here we go. Joe B with the 13.
Charlie Olives.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Charles Oliveira's got a mouthpiece in his mouth. Mouthpiece in his. Charles Oliveira's got a mouthpiece in his mouth. Look at my mouthpiece. Charles Oliveira's got a mouthpiece in his mouth.
The champ.
Charlie Olive's got a mouthpiece. Mouthpiece. Mouthpiece in his mouth.
Yeah.
Mouthpiece. Mouthpiece in his mouth.
Let's see how many PPV buys that inbred hillbilly sells.
I tell you what, I'm going to make a prediction here. They're saying that Conor's going to be out 6 weeks. I'm going to say Dustin doesn't fight for the belt. Dustin looks like he wants to take a break like the last time. He's not really feeling it. I think Dustin sits out and waits for Conor to come back, runs it back a fourth time. Think about it, right? Dustin feels like he has his number. Dustin says, I'll fight him on the streets. I'll fight him in the cage. The biggest payday, I mean, think about the next payday he's going to get from this. You know? Maybe Dustin's got to say, hey, wifey, you know what? No matter what set hit, you got to take a fucking back seat. You got to just chill. Chill because you're just going to make it worse. But I'm going to say this. I'm going to say Dustin Poirier waits for Conor McGregor to come back, which would suck for 155 because now you're like, wait, hold on a second. What do we do with Charlie Olives? That's going to be my prediction. I don't think Dustin's coming back anytime soon, and Oliveira needs an opponent, so we'll see how that goes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
When you open the phone lines, please take my call.
I will try to take everyone's call, and I'm trying to blast through these donations here. I apologize for the delay, but we're not doing Save the Show. You guys are being very generous with your donations. You guys are smashing the like button, and I appreciate that very, very much. Just keep going, and we will open phone lines. It's going to be a late night.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful, Wildberry.
I was very happy when Conor broke his leg because I made $2,300 from that fight.
Well, there you go. Well, how about that? A fight that was a doctor stoppage TKO. You got to make some scratch off of that. That is very good. The best possible scenario you can have. So congratulations. I'm glad you won some money.
Super chat.
Hawaii. Oh, Hawaii. Howie. Whatever the hell your name is. Thank you for the 5. Making Conor fly. He's going to have to fly since he can't walk. He's going to have to learn how to fly. Conor will be back, by the way. I saw you, Rogelio, in the chat. I know you're the biggest Conor fan in the world. You know he's coming back. You know he's coming back. I mean, listen. May not be in 3-4 months. He's got some time. A yearish. It's going to be a while. So you get a break.
Super chat.
You get your Conor break.
Broken leg or not, Conor is a genius. Love him or hate him, you're still talking about him.
Exactly. That's what comes down to it. But I think people, that is why the people hate Conor McGregor, though. That's the problem. Because they can't stop talking about him. It's not that they can't stop hearing about him. You look at the chat rooms. It could be about Yana Kunitskaya or something. And then someone will put like McNuggets in there. Like someone will just say, fuck McNuggets, broken leg, McStretcher. Like you'll see like a completely irrelevant thread, but people throw his name out there. And that is why people hate Conor. They hate him so much because no matter where you go, you can't escape the fucking guy. It's nuts, man. It's a phenomenon. It's wild.
Super chat.
Sasko.
Love the show, bro. But we have to be honest here. Your boy lost it. He's not the same anymore. I'm a huge fan, but he'll never be the same again.
Okay, listen. It's easy to say he's not going to be the same again. His leg snapped in half, right? And I would have to say all fingers are pointing to that direction. Listen, he won 2 belts. He did what he had to do. Be the same again. He was the king of 145 and came up and snatched a 155-pound belt. Never really was a 155er, but here he is there. It's a new career. It's like, if you look at it, it's 2 different halves that we're looking at with Conor McGregor. The first half was the storyline of the double champ, that whole shtick, going into the Floyd Mayweather situation, making all the big bucks, the proper 12. Now we're on the second half here, where Conor McGregor's reinventing himself. He is the bad guy. He's still dipping into his bag of tricks, but this is a whole new thing that we got going on here. The angle of Conor not being humble in defeat makes me laugh, because if you put this fight aside, every fight, the last 2 fights especially, I mean, every fight, no matter what, win or lose, Conor McGregor extremely humble no matter what. Even in the Khabib fight, he was sitting there with his arm on his fucking knee, like, fuck, that happened. Nothing. Just kind of sitting there, and then all of a sudden, Khabib went apeshit. Had no choice. I mean, he would have been humble, but fucking got ambushed. After that, goes back to being humble Conor with Donald Cerrone, humble Conor with Dustin Poirier in the sequel. And here we have a Conor McGregor who's on the ground. A freak accident with his legs snapping here, okay? Who knows if this fight would have ended any sort of way, if there was a legitimate conclusion to this fight. There is no way that we can say that Conor McGregor wouldn't be humble. The man snapped his leg, and then Dustin Poirier starts doing the Billy strut. Conor McGregor goes into business mode. It's not about not being humble here. Technically, Conor McGregor was being the salesman. So Conor never, ever was not humble in victory or defeat. Never. Conor wins all the time.
Super chat.
Howie, thank you again for the 2. Now, if you're just jumping in, listen. We went on and on. Canceled all of the theories out there of how this thing broke. I will open up the phone line.
Wonderful.
Trying to catch up here on the donos. We got Kainoto coming in.
Moss. Nut up, man. Breathe. Don't take this shit to heart. We don't want you to drop dead on air. Smiley face. I loathe Conor but picked him to win and he came out on fire. He fucked up by clinching. Big mistake. His bread and butter is striking and he deviated.
I don't know. I think you're just trolling, right? Because I don't know, like, what, because I'm torching theories and stuff like that I'm going to die? Confidence? I'm going to die now? I'm not sure. Maybe you think I'm taking this serious. I'm not really taking it too serious. I'm lighting people on fire. I have no idea. Are you watching? Are you in a parallel universe, Kaidodo? I don't know what the fuck you're watching, but all right.
Wonderful.
Okay. Thank you. Chubbs?
I have disagreements with people all the time. In real life no one ever calls me a dumb fucking asshole. Online it happens all the time. People are legit keyboard warriors.
The keyboard warrior thing, it's like ever since the internet was invented, people are just fucking pounding away.
Wonderful, wonderful.
People actually think you're an asshole if you flip-flop. I am totally allowed to root for a guy and then jump ships if he loses. I can do what I want and you'll do fucking Newton.
Nah, So here's the problem, though, with flip-floppers. You could do whatever you want, right? That's fine. But the minute you start jumping into the water of arguments, people will just light you on fire for you jumping ship. It's like a prostitute, you know? A prostitute really can't commit. They're paid to fuck. Bounce around from dick to dick. And that's what you're coming across as a dick jumper. You know, like, if someone does something that rubs you the wrong way, you leave, you can move on, this and that. But you can't be throwing trash, leading the brigade, ole, 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 and then he loses, technically, and you're all of a sudden on the other side. It's just not going to work. Trust me on this. I've been around it a lot, and I've seen people just go up in flames. You got to stick to your guns, man. You got to stick to your guns, mate. Gino, thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate it, buddy. Still trying to catch up on these donos. You guys have gone crazy tonight with the donos and the subscribes. Hell yeah, baby. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, wonderful.
You guys are awesome.
Conor should think big time. Forget chasing the lightweight championship. He should start his own division within the UFC. Call it the Red Panty Championship belt. They made a title for Masvidal. May not call in, but buckle up, Moss. They bout to drag you.
They about to what?
Super chat.
You need people like me so you can point the fucking finger.
Yeah, Conor comes out with the fucking... Yeah, he comes out with the Scarface quote. Dude, I don't know, man.
Wonderful, wonderful.
If you can't dig that shit, man, I don't know what the fuck.
You're the best. Around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best. Around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best. Around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. Fight till the end, cause your life will depend on the strength that you have.
Thank you. That's a beautiful song over there. Yeah, Conor jumps in with the post right after. He comes out with the Scarface quote. And he goes, you need people like me. And I didn't even know it was a Scarface quote until someone pointed it out. I was like, oh, shit. That is a Scarface. That's the scene where he was at the restaurant kind of losing his shit. Like, I mean, he just consistently goes with badass shit over and over and over again. And like, the people are like, how could you root for this guy? Because he's the bad guy. He fucking gets you going, man. He gets you amped up for the fourth fight. He gets you amped up. Now you want to wait the year. You're like excited. When is he going to come back and cause some more shit? When is he going to come back and trigger the fucking internet? It's great. I don't get it, man. Maybe people are just soft. You don't like Scarface? Who the fuck doesn't like Scarface? Ew! Scarface was a mean man. Scarface was a bad man.
I've had such a painful weekend in sport. First, Conor loses, the England lose to the Italians on penalties. Legit worst sporting outcomes for me. And how can peeps hate Conor but back John Jones, a legit bad guy?
Yeah, well, there are people on the internet that so I've learned this recently. There are people that hate John Jones, hate Conor McGregor. There are like fucking nuns and priests on the internet. Like legit, like, I don't know. These people must have never done anything wrong in their life. Like perfect, pure souls of people that go out there and say, these people are bad. You can't root for them. I hate those people. I hate them. If you're one of those people, I can't stand you. I literally loathe you. I want to puke every time I see, don't root for that person. It's a bad man. My God, go away. Go pray to whatever God you're praying. Go fucking dig a hole and bury your head in that. I can't stand those people that say, he's bad. He's so bad. He's bad. Oh, he's bad. Bad, bad, bad. Oh, fuck off. We're watching the UFC, bro. And broettes. We're watching the fucking UFC. Just settle down. Oh, he's bad. He's bad. Ooh. Ooh. Cancel. Oh, go away. How do we erase those people, man? Is there a way we can like get the Men in Black thing, beep, and they just go away? all spread across the internet. They're bad. They're bad.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Whoa. A cold shower thinking about him.
What's funny is the people that hate Conor also associate him with everything else they hate. Like today somebody called me a flat earther because I was sticking up for Conor. These people that hate Conor are mostly miserable.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. They're miserable. Like, why are you so angry? Why gotta poop in my cereal, man? Why I gotta take a steamy dump in my fucking Cheerios? I just want to eat my Cheerios and enjoy it. Like, what the fuck? Well, you gotta... Don't do that. Don't eat those Cheerios. Let me shit in it first. What are you doing? Shout out to the winner of Mystic Roots CBD. I think our team has reached out to you. MysticRootsCBD.com. I'm going to show you how this works. This is the Lifted Lotus over here. For 20% off your Mystic Roots, okay? MysticRootsCBD.com. Use the promo code MMAHOLES. I'll show you how it works. This is what I like to do. I like to take a droplet. Put it on my tongue and go.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Great stuff. The best CBD out there. I use this on a regular. It's great stuff. MysticRootsCBD.com. Thank you very much for being a sponsor. And if you want that discount, 20% off with the promo code MMAHOLES. And congratulations to the Goat Milk winner for getting the job done. Head Rush. You want 20% off Head Rush? Link in the description down below. You click on that link and use our promo code MMAHOLES for some of the baddest clothing out there. Look like a G with this stuff. Look like a sexy lady. Jessie has a Head Rush shirt on when she was in earlier on the stream, and she looks damn hot in that thing. If you want to look hot in a Head Rush gear, if you want to be a sexy man or woman, you want to rock something that supports MMA, supports the MMA-Holes, well, here's 20% off the best gear out there. It seriously is. The clothing is top-notch, high-quality stuff. 20% off. Promo code MMAHOLES. Here we go. 15% off. Promo code MMAHOLES. Also for ballwash.com. A wash I use on a regular. I like to clean myself with this. Actually, I just went through a bottle. I got to order some more now. And I'm like, fuck, I'm not using any of that other soap. This stuff is addicting. The nut rub or the shampoo, the conditioner, all the stuff. Your body's nice and clean. You smell like a man. You smell good. You don't need cologne anymore because it's all like mixed up together. It tastes great. I mean, wait, hold on. Hold on. I don't drink it. I do not drink it. Please don't drink it. Put it on your body. Yeah, get the promo code to get the discount. Use it down below for birthdays or gifts or just for yourself. MMAHOLES. That's right. And Lux Bidet, spray your butthole. Clean it up, baby. No promo code required. Just hit the 10% off. 10% off by using our link in the description. Only for MMA-Holes. Whether you like Conor, whether you like Dustin, whether you like to have some fun or you're cringy, or even if you're a Karen. Karens need to have a clean ass as well. Use the link in the description and be wonderful, wonderful. If you were looking to watch some UFC fights, ESPN Plus is how you can do it. There's a link for that down below. And thank you to everyone that ordered the pay-per-view through our link. Appreciate it, man. It really helps us out tremendously. So thank you guys. Still trying to get through these donations. If you're just jumping in, we're talking about McGregor. We're talking about Poirier. We're talking UFC 264.
You guys are bonkers. Conor doesn't need the money. You don't think that this injury is going to make him think? His hostage is going to plead with him to hang it up. Silver didn't have Conor money. He kept chasing the dragon. He can't just respawn.
Okay. Thank you. A DVSV.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Big fishy butthole. What?
And when they ask me how I'm doing, I say, I'm just fine. And when they ask me how I'm doing, I say, I'm just fine. But the fact is I can never get off of my mattress, and all that they can ask is, why are you so sad, kid?
Wonderful, wonderful.
I don't know what the...
Wonderful, wonderful.
What is it?
This for my old dog brother and sister Drunk Savage, Pale Monkey, Nicole, Pulse, Roberto, Pulse, Jeremiah, Sean Hart. Your best.
Thank you, Mike H, and shout out to the crew. Appreciate the people supporting and hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, guys.
Lot of hypocrites out there too. Everybody was happy to see Greg Hardy get knocked out, but same people love Tyreek Hill in the NFL, who actually admitted to choking out his pregnant girlfriend in court.
Yeah,
but he's fast, so who cares? Right, Puritans.
There's so much hypocrisy. It's insane. You're catching people left and right. You know, I don't know what the fuck Greg Hardy did. Do I think Greg Hardy's going to be a top tier heavyweight? No. I didn't think before the fight. I definitely don't think after the fight. But he's fun to watch. I don't know. I don't know anything about the guy. What we criticizing these people? Like, you guys, everyone that's just pointing fingers and criticizing everybody about just being bad human beings is just baffling the hell out of me. Jesse, bring Hay back? Hey. Anyway. Okay, we caught up. All right, we caught up. All right, we did it, baby. We fucking did it. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do right now. I am going to open up the phone lines. And I got to thank everyone for joining us tonight. My goodness. An hour, 43 minutes of show here. Pure AIDS of the Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier situation. I appreciate everyone that hit that like button. And the people that are hanging late into the evening, it's going to be worth your while. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to play the phone call song and we're going to get to your thoughts on the phone line. So I want you guys to snuggle up with me right now, late on a Monday night or whatever time it is. And let's get your thoughts on UFC 264. I want to be heavy on the main event because I just want to get it all out of your system. Because after tonight, I'm done. I'm done with this whole bullshit. Their leg break. How did it break? I'm done with this one's a bad guy. That one's a bad guy. They're all fucking bad guys. They're all selling fights. Yeah, who gives a shit? Come at me, bro. Let me hear it. Let's go. Oh, we got memes too. Yes, we will get to memes. And if I forget after the phone lines, please, Kainoto, if you can, I will get to the memes. The memes are very funny. It's on the MMA-Holes.com if you want to drop some memes. We're going to be laughing to end the stream out. And it's going to be a nice all-around come around. We're going to all come on each other.
I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type. I'm the guy. Da do 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 do.
Thank you. What is going? What is that? Thank you. I appreciate the donation from everyone tonight. You guys have been great. And if you want to support the show and interrupt at any time, fucking slam that dono. Come in with the dono. Link in the description. It helps us out tremendously. By no means am I upset about donations coming in and interrupting the craziness over here. Donations, likes are very much appreciated. Okay, here we go. Let's get to the phone calls. And the number is 516-522-0267. We'll try to get to everyone's calls tonight. We'll see what happens. My name is Mystic. What's your name, and how can I help you?
No, this is Lone Wolf, a.k.a. Allheart, a.k.a. Lone Wolf, a.k.a. Sober Carl.
How's it going, Sober Carl?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, my name's Casper, and I'm a goat.
Sean, how are you tonight?
Which one's having?
Yo, drunk, what's up?
Yeah, this is BBSB. I have a speech problem. Okay, well, this is a real gamer. Man, your voice sounds a lot faggier on the phone.
Hey, it's MJ, the artist formerly known as Kevin Lee. How you doing?
Hey, my name's Dan. I got a question.
Yo, Sanosi.
What's up, Sanosi?
What's up, you guys? This is Justin Jr. Hey, guys, it's Kevin from Denver. How you doing?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hello, Mustafa.
832, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
Hey, what's up? It's Pulse.
What's up, Pulse?
Hey, Pulse.
Clocks. Hey, it's good luck.
Alexander.
What am I, chopped liver?
We're celebrating.
Ole.
Yeah, baby.
647, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
Michael Antimo from Boston.
No way! Michael Anzalone, you just gave me butterflies when I heard your voice.
Michael, welcome to the show.
Huh?
It's the knitter.
Hello, guys. How you doing? Hi, Jesse.
Hit the like button, you folks. This is the double champ. Yeah, I want to talk to you. I'm not big on talking about fighters that much, but...
Hey, this is Jeremiah.
Hey, it's Kevin from Chicago.
Nothing. Gotta talk about these fights real quick.
It's Michael.
Jesus Christ. I'm over here trying to stay awake and shit. Jesus. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was doing it for you, huh?
Like, no one cares, Justin. Who the fuck's he talking about? Brooklyn Dodgers? Who the fuck them? I don't give a shit about them.
Yeah, he thought the Brooklyn Dodgers should be the ring girl of the year. All right,
that horse that...
Okay, Chrome, thank you.
Wait, he has stuff to talk about. He's making fun of Dustin first. Don't hang up.
Hey.
Anything else?
Stay white.
Okay, I appreciate that. Did you think I left? I'm here. Is everyone staying white in the chat? All right, here we go. Let's do this, people.
Wonderful.
You can kiss my whole asshole. We discussed a lot. If you're just jumping in, we discussed Conor McGregor and the reasoning for the leg break. I've come to the conclusion that there is no clear evidence of how this thing broke. It's impossible to tell. I showed all the angles. It's impossible. There's no way here. I've also debunked the myth of Dustin Poirier being a clean fighter. He took some, liberties as well and tried to get out of situations in his own way with the toes in the cage. And then people are saying, well, it's a legal thing. Okay. So here we are, about ready to take some phone calls. Gonna put the graphic up here. I don't know how long we're gonna go with it. Who knows? We're just gonna go until I get fucking tired, and then we'll do the meme. So stick around. I urge you to stick to the very end of this video. Now, I want to know if you made it throughout the whole video. In the comment section down below, I want you to let me know. Okay? I want to see the people that made it all the way through the end of this long ass Monday night stream. You guys and gals are the real heroes of tonight's show. All right, here we go. We're going to open up the old Google Voice. There's the phone number. We're going to try to get to as many people as possible. Now, I urge people, please, to be as quick as possible as you can. We're going to get in, get the point, and get out. Okay? Make your point, and let's try to roll through as many as we can. All right? We got people from all over the world that call this show, so let's try to give everyone a fighting chance. All right. So the number is 516. It's 522-0267.
Call from
Dr. C.
Okay, Dr. C. Welcome to the MMA-Holes Live.
What's going on, Moss? Hey, I know you wanted to make it quick, so my comment about the Conor fight, because that's what everyone's talking about, is I saw enough. I saw enough to see a 10-8 round of Conor get completely dominated. Mm-hmm. And as he was getting up, and he was throwing a Hail Mary shot, the guy looked beaten and defeated. Mm. He was done. If he doesn't crack his legs, Dustin finishes right then, if not early in the second round.
Okay. So 10-8, I mean, it feels like a 10-8 because the leg breaks and then Dustin gets on top of him and Herb's got to, drag him to the corner. It looks really bad, right? It looks really bad. The sequence on the ground, the mistake Conor made was going for that guillotine. I think we could all agree on that. I don't know what Conor was doing there, but then we find evidence of Dustin Poirier putting the little toes in the cage and, getting a little, getting out of that situation. Conor winds up getting back up. Conor was landing from the bottom as well. Yes, Dustin was landing, and Dustin clearly won that round. But to say a round is 10-8, and you look over here, I mean, Conor was ahead of him in strikes, 43-36. Conor was landing. Conor had his moments. To me, it was a 10-9 round. We can go back and forth and argue that. It really doesn't mean anything. But to think that Conor McGregor, who has prepared for things like this, to say automatically his gas tank's going to go, yeah, we can look at previous fights, but you could also look at the Nate Diaz fight too, where, he went the distance in that. Yes, he won the first round, but he exerted a ton of energy trying to put Nate Diaz out.
At what minute, dude? You probably know. At what minute did that shot to the elbow go?
The elbow was right at the very end, actually. Yeah, the elbow. Wait, it wasn't even an elbow. That's the thing. That's the funny part. After looking at the footage, I don't know how much you were in the stream, but the elbow didn't even hit. It was the forearm that hit, and this was at the very end, literally right before the leg buckles.
Yeah, because I can't even remember when that was. Because if it happened late, then But if it happened early, then Conor has a point. But man, he was losing the exchanges. I think Dustin has him timed, knows what he's dealing with.
If he was losing the exchanges, though, Dustin Poirier self-admitted that he got zinged a couple of times again, that he got buzzed. He doesn't feel like he was in trouble, but he got zinged again. Once again, Conor got to him. It's admitted by Dustin in the post-fight interview.
Yeah, no, I think he said Conor hits hard, but I mean he looked fine. He was never compromised, Physically, Dustin looked great. But yeah, I mean, I honestly don't want to see another fight. I think Conor's best days are over. I hope he can beg Jake Paul for a fight.
Why? Do you really want to see that?
Yeah, I mean, I would rather see that because it's a new fighter. I mean, if Jake Paul's going to offer him he offered him $50 million, and now he's probably going to offer him $5 million, after this loss. But
well, yeah, he said $23.
I would like to see that fight. I think everyone would.
I have zero interest in that. I like this Conor that, yes, he wants to get paid, but at the same time, there's this grit to him. There's this edge in the fact that he's he feels that he can still compete with the best of the best at 155. I like that delusion that he has. And it could be very well a delusion. He can come back and look even worse. Very possible. But at the same time, I don't mind it. I mean, no matter what, the Conor McGregor effect, what it does with the UFC, we wouldn't be here late on a Monday night with still almost 400 people watching if it wasn't for Conor McGregor. You know what I'm saying? He brings such a buzz in a combination of casual and hardcore fans that it's just fun, man. It's like the circus is in town and let's just throw the popcorn in our face. Why would you want to take that out of the UFC? Your logic is, hey, make it a Jake Paul fight. I don't want to get Jake Paul paid in any way. I don't care what Jake Paul does, to be honest.
Yeah, Conor does that, but Conor needs to win. It's been a minute. That's all we're asking for is a win.
Okay.
Hey, and last thing.
Yeah.
Hey, that Kris guy that fought the Sugar Show. What's his name? What's his last name?
Kris Moutinho?
Yeah. Shout out to him. He has, balls of steel and a chin made of steel as well, but he needs to change camps, man. He shout out to him for taking 14 minutes of punches, but the dude doesn't know how to cut angles, doesn't know how to move his head. Absolutely no game plan. He just chased. He literally ran into punches and kicks for 14 minutes.
He had a week. What kind of camp do you think he had?
Yeah, but at least any fighter that's fought, he's had 10 fights in a cage. You know how to cut angles.
Yeah, but come on. What are you doing? He's literally in over his head at the biggest pay-per-view of the year. Conor McGregor's there. Here you go, Sugar Sean O'Malley, who's another McGregor-esque fighter. And the crowd's going crazy, the whole deal under the lights. He's just fighting on adrenaline. I guarantee he didn't listen to a damn word his corner said to him.
No, and that's what I'm saying. And I'm hoping that's what happened, because if that's how they fight at that camp, where you don't know how to cut angles, you don't know how to. He literally just ran straight and right into kicks and punches. It seemed like. But I want to see him fight again. But like I said, switch up to another camp.
Okay.
If I'm gonna look at his fights on because there's a bunch on YouTube. I want to see how he fights because
he's reckless. I've seen him fight in person. I've seen him fight him multiple times at CES, and he is a dog. He's willing to lose the first round. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't mind getting punched. It's just him. It's just how he is. It's
Does
not
he
smart.
bob his head at all?
I mean, no, he bites down his mouthpiece and he wants to take your head off. That's what he does. But it's not very effective. Yes.
All right, Moss. I'll let someone else call. Thanks for taking my call.
All right. It's Matty C. Matty C calling in. By the way, I want to make another thing that I forgot to bring up. I brought it up on our not the MMA holes. And the number is 516-522-0267. People that were criticizing Conor for making death threats. I literally almost spit my fucking fluids out of my mouth. And it's not jizz, guys. It was water. Actually, it was your tears. A cup of your tears. But yeah, people criticizing for, Dustin Poirier saying, oh my God, he put a gun out there. So he was going to shoot my family. He's going to kill me. You don't say that. You don't say you're going to kill somebody. I pray before I get in the cage. I pray that they come out safe. But if they break their leg and they have to go into surgery, I'll do the Billy Strut. Yeah, all right. Anyway, Dustin Poirier, one of his better friends, training partners, Jorge Masvidal. That's not a death threat. You're going to slice someone's fucking throat? That's Jorge Masvidal saying he's going to kill his opponent. But Conor McGregor does this. Woo, shame, shame. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. 516-522-0267. Call me up. Call me up. My God. Karen Poirier. It's so fucking hypocritical. The hypocrisy is retarded. So dumb, man. I don't give a fuck if Jorge does that. I'm fine with it. I'm fine if Conor goes like this. Who gives a fuck? Dude, he went like this. Dude, shut the fuck up, bro. How do you root for that? Imagine if Conor McGregor's like, well, he did that, so I'm going to do this. Can't root for that. Can't. Cancel culture.
Call from
Dr. D's nuts.
Welcome, Drunk Savage, to the show. How you doing, buddy?
Yo.
How you doing, bud? What's going on?
I told you, Moss. I tried telling you last week. Conor's time is at an end.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't want to believe me, but it happened, and he's never going to be the same again. He'll come back and get some fights, the circus, big money fights, but he ain't going to be on that elite level no more fighting for belts.
Was he ever an elite 155er?
Well, he was champion.
Yeah, but was
beat
he
Eddie Alvarez?
Yeah, but one fight.
Champion.
Okay, so if you think about it, being back to his old self would be 145, correct?
I guess.
So he's never going to be his old self
anymore.
Yeah, that was 145 Conor, the GOAT of 145. He's looking to be the GOAT of 155. He already won the belt. He already stole the strap, got rich. Now he's going to go in there and prove to everyone that he's the clear best 155er. That's his goal, right?
He wants to go out on top. Nobody wants to fucking go out like this. This be your last fucking fight.
Yeah, it's true though. Listen, to say he's going to retire after this, do you think Conor is that? He is so full of himself. There's no possible way he's going to retire like this. The last highlight is his leg buckling and he's going to the mat. I can't see that.
Yeah, he's not fucking going to retire, and anyone says he's going to is fucking an idiot.
Yeah.
He's going to at least have that last fucking fight with Nate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I don't know, kind of narrative that he broke it on himself. He was thinking, oh, fuck, this Dustin guy's too tough. He's going to knock me out, and I can't talk me shit no more. Wait a minute, if I break my own leg, I can save face and still talk shit. No, the horrible accent.
I almost thought Conor was here. I actually got starstruck for a second, Drunk.
Think about it. He's to train with the master of movement, Edio Portal.
He needs to bring him back immediately.
Yep.
Yes.
That guy's a fucking Jedi moving.
Or he could sync up with, what's his face? Since
Joshua Fabia.
Joshua Fabia. Since he's free, maybe you could sync up with him.
Everything's a nice Conor.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, I'm down. Listen, I should be right now catching the L, right? Conor taking the loss. It just sucks because, a freak injury like this, it doesn't feel right. So it's yes, technically Dustin Poirier won this fight. Technically Dustin Poirier is the better fighter at this moment, for sure. Right? You're right on that. People are right. There's really nothing I could argue there. But to say that this was a clean-cut win, they should never fight again, Conor's done, I can't buy into all that stuff because it just doesn't make any sense. All the evidence proves to, Conor McGregor is coming back. The evidence proves also that this is a freak injury. And to take that, to be yes, I got the win, I got redemption, karma's a bitch. Okay. All right, I just can't buy into that.
But you think by the time he comes back if Dustin's champion, he should get the shot right off the bat, or should he have to fight someone else?
Well, it's wrong, but here's the problem. If 155 is at disarray, right now, we have Oliveira, but say if Oliveira loses the belt to Dustin, right? And then if you think about this, Oliveira loses the belt to Dustin Poirier, right? If Dustin does fight for it, which I don't think he will. I think he's going to fight Conor next, to be honest. But say if he does. By the time Dustin's ready to defend, Conor will be able to come back, and we still won't have solidity at 155. You know, like it won't be a solid weight class here. It's still a disarray without Khabib there. So yeah, you could probably lobby for that crazy fight.
I don't know if Conor's going to be back that fucking soon. I mean, Anderson broke his in 2013, then come back till 2015. So
Anderson was
it's going to be a minute.
He was 10 years older, drunk. 10 years older. Like Anderson Silva was what? He's like 45 now, right? So when he came back, he was in his 40s.
No, he was late 30s. He was like 38 when he came back, wasn't he?
This is number one bullshit.
No. Dude was 40. Yeah, Anderson Silva, listen. Anderson Silva was out, and he was out for a while for this. Now you see Chris Weidman, who's what? Chris Weidman's pushing 40, isn't he? What, maybe mid-30s? What's Chris? I don't even know.
He's like 36, 37, I
yeah,
think.
He's 36, 37. Dude's training already. And his leg literally wrapped around Uriah Hall's leg, right? So think about that. Technology, medication, physical therapy. They're saying 6 weeks, dude's off crutches. We'll see.
Oh, and when did Dustin's wife throw the middle finger? Was it after he made the fucking death threats or before?
So I'm thinking, I can't put my finger on it because I just see a picture. I haven't seen a video of it. I am thinking because I see Conor yelling at her, and I think that's when Conor was yelling, "I'll see you at the after party." So I think Dustin gets the mic, Billy struts as Conor's probably yapping, and then they're going back and forth. So I'm assuming this finger thing, by the way, I didn't even see that. I don't even know. I saw him pointing. I didn't see it quite a gun thing. I think it's a stretch, but whatever. Even if he did shoot through a gun thing, I must have missed this thing. I don't fucking know. I see him pointing, but who knows?
Yeah, I didn't see the fucking gun motion, but I gotta say, it's kind of a bitch move if he did threaten him like that to kill him in their sleep. If you're gonna kill someone, look them in the eye when they're awake. That's my motto.
Yeah, I did you hear what he said? Because I couldn't even make out what he was saying.
Yeah, he said, you'll get it in your sleep or some shit like that.
Do you have bionic ears? Because honestly, like I saw the...
You didn't hear that?
No! I have my ear next to the fucking thing full blast and I hear like a lot of shit going on. I hear mumbling shit and then I see the subtitles. Now the subtitles, like it could sound like things, but there was no clarity of that he's gonna fucking murder his family in the sleep. I didn't hear it.
Well, you're a lot older, you know, your ears start to go.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Could be that. It could be a senior moment over there. But honestly, and you know what? If you're selling a fight and I'm gonna kill you in your sleep, what's worse than like Jorge Masvidal saying he's basically gonna slice your throat? I mean, that's pretty bad, no?
At least you'll be awake. I mean, that's kind of bitch move, sneak up on someone when they're fucking sleeping.
Tit for tat. Here's the deal. Threatening people's death while you're in a cage. Who gives a fuck, man? Who cares? This is trash talk. How many times have you, like I've played sports. Have you played sports where you say, I'm going to fucking kill you, man? I'm going to kick your ass. I'm going to fucking mutilate you. I'm going to murder you out there. I've said it playing hockey. I'm not going to kill somebody. Like, what, like...
Yeah. Like, when you say in the trash talk, like, when I get you in the cage, I'm going to murder you. I don't care about that. But afterwards, when you lose a fucking fight, I mean, just shut the fuck up.
Or, okay, so then what about Dustin Poirier? I pray for their health and safety. But yet fucking showboats in front of him while he's there with a broken leg on the mat. What about that, drunk? Help me out.
Wouldn't you, after the shit you talked about your woman?
No, because I'm not going to say I'm praying for their health and safety. I would never want anyone to get seriously injured. Words from Dustin Poirier, Mr. Savage.
Everybody's a little fake. What can you do?
Not everybody. Not here on the MMA-Holes. It's about the reality here. I'm spreading facts and reality. I'm spreading the legs of the people throwing the hypocrites out there, drunk. Don't be one of the hypocrites.
Yeah, you talking about us like shitting on you for like liking a certain fight. Like, don't act like you don't do it with like your fucking sports team. It's like when someone gives you shit about being a Rangers fan, it's like, oh, you're a fan of this fucking team. Fuck you.
No, drunk. This is what I'm
saying. You've done that before.
Oh my god, you guys, have you ever gotten your ears checked? I mean, you're pushing 40. Yeah, have you ever gotten your ears checked?
Not recently.
Okay, you got to do it because when you get up in age, you know, you get wax buildup and shit. It sucks. Anyway, I'm saying canceling people because they're bad. They're bad human beings. I have never, ever canceled someone for rooting for someone that's just a bad human being. Not even sports teams. Oh, they are just bad human beings. Don't do that. That's what I'm talking about. What are you talking about?
Misunderstood you then.
Huh?
I misunderstood you then.
Yes. Get out of here, drunk. 516-522-0267. And I love you, Drunk Savage, but what's going on here? What is going on? The cancel culture is what I'm talking about. But people are trying to warp my words. Going all this time trying to explain to you guys and gals. Here's the deal. You can talk shit, have fun, and I'm cool with that. I will counter-argue and have some fun. The cancel culture is what I'm torching tonight.
Call from
Kevin.
All right, Kevin, what you got, buddy?
Hello, Christopher.
How you doing, Newman?
So, I was going to call in and bust your balls.
Yes.
Rag on you. Rub it in. But I know how much of a fan you are of Conor. You admit he got you into the sport.
Yes.
Like, you watched Conor and he got you into the sport. And now because of that, you're doing this show, your career. You met your wife.
That's right.
Your daughter's mother. Because of Conor McGregor, virtually.
Yes.
So I'm not going to sit here and rub it in because I can tell it's personal to you. It's personal to you.
No. Hold on
that.
a second. It's not personal. You can trash talk. I have no problem with that. You can say he sucks and this. I'm fine with that. But to say he's a bad guy and never even meeting the guy, how the fuck do you know? Like, people are trying to cancel Conor to retire. Cancel culture is what I'm attacking.
Yeah, that's not surprising. That's the world we live in now. A bunch of sissies always crying about something. So that's not surprising.
100%.
What I want to say is I'm going to talk about the competition-wise because that's really much all. We can sit here and talk about what Conor said with the only submissions, and he goes for submission. Oh, he said, got your ears, and he's the one bleeding out of his ear. It's like he's talking about leaving out a stretcher. He's the one out of the stretcher. We could talk about all that, but let's talk about the competition, the fight.
Well, hold on a second. He was the first to go for a submission because Dustin was going for the takedown, correct? And what does a takedown usually lead to? I mean, it could be ground and pound or a submission. So Conor was just countering the submission attempt of Dustin Poirier, trying to put himself in that situation.
Takedown. Get some underhooks.
He was defending with a guillotine. It was a mistake. Defending.
Big mistake.
Yes.
Big mistake. Costly mistake. Put him on his ass, and then he started aiming some elbows.
Okay.
But
talk about the bout.
So he got taken down. He's got ground and pounded. And this is the thing about fighting. You got to be built for war. You got to be durable. Being durable is the name of the game. You know how important it is to be durable, have strong joints, have strong ligaments, strong tendons, a strong jaw, be able to take a shot. This is all part of the game.
Yes, Dr. Kevin, yes?
This has nothing to do with being a doctor. This is just common sense.
Oh, strong
so
ligaments and bones?
War, then you lost. He lost, man. It's just the way it is.
I know.
You got to be durable. You can't lose your footing and crack your leg in half because you lost.
Let me ask you a question, Kevin. Would you celebrate a win after your opponent's leg just gives out and breaks? Would you celebrate that win like, aha? Or are you that person?
I don't know, but I've never been put in that situation to say. So
well, hypothetically speaking, if you are a competitive athlete, if you were wrestling, back in the day you were a wrestler, right? You were wrestling. You and your opponent are ready to go, and then all of a sudden they buckle down to the ground and collapse from an injury and say, I win. Would that be you?
I'm trying to think if that's ever happened. If someone ever... That's never happened. I've never had a wrestler get injured and just pull out of a match.
Because you would never celebrate that, right? Why would you celebrate that when you didn't do it? You weren't the reason.
I don't know how I'd celebrate, but the fact of the matter is Dustin Poirier walked out with his hand raised and Conor didn't. That's just the fact. There's 2 wins in a row, but I want to talk about Conor McGregor and why some people may dislike him.
Yes.
I think because when he was talking all that trash, he was winning. They like a trash talker that wins, but when he loses, it just looks bad. Another reason is a big part of Conor's success is Dana White. Mm-hmm. Look at what when Conor was coming up, Dana White hyped him up saying, oh, man, you got to – I don't know what this guy has, but he has it. He was hyping him up. He did the same thing with Ronda Rousey. Dana White has a lot of influence to hype up fighters, and that's what it is. He had the golden path. Mm-hmm. You know, he was main eventing against Dennis Seaver. Then all of a sudden he's fighting Chad Mendes for an interim title. He got a golden path. He got the easy road.
Okay,
so they
Kevin,
don't like
you
that.
have
They don't like
called
fighters who got easy road.
Yes. You have called so many times and said the same thing over and over again. Can we talk about the fight or no?
I just talked about the fight. He won.
Okay, yes. On the stats, Dustin Poirier is the winner. Conor is the loser. You're 100% right. Dustin Poirier won the first round, and Conor McGregor lost the first round. I am 100% with you on this. But the narrative of Conor McGregor was going to lose that fight, on a path to lose that fight, when he won the first round in the sequel, was beating Dustin Poirier, and then proceeds to get knocked out. For you to say that it's inevitable that Conor McGregor was going to lose in a third fight is a little, makes me scratch my head if that's what you're hinting towards.
Nope. I didn't say he was going to. I didn't say that. I didn't say.
Okay.
I'm not doing the hypotheticals because it's pointless. Hypotheticals, it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, Conor McGregor. We can do hypotheticals, and
Yes.
the hypothetical is Conor McGregor's best rounds are always the first and second rounds. Everybody knows that.
Any given
He's a
Sunday, though.
fast starter.
So you're just
Huh?
going to assume it's any given Sunday. It's the reason why we watch these fights. Just because you think
Well, you're the one
something's
who
going to
brought up
happen.
Hypotheticals. I don't want to talk about hypotheticals because they're pointless. It's
You just did.
hindsight 2020.
That's
You
hypothetical.
brought it up. You said we don't know how it would go, and I said I agree. It's pointless. But if we are going to talk about it, my opinion is Conor McGregor's best rounds are the first and second round.
Yeah.
So and every time it goes later in the fight, Dustin Poirier's chances increases.
Okay.
I mean, obviously that's just hypothetical. It doesn't matter because Dustin Poirier wins. But before I go, I want to talk about Ryan Hall real quick. Ryan Hall, oh my gosh, you should have seen the Ryan Hall fanboys. Joe Rogan, what'd he say? He was lambasting the crowds, calling them mouth breathers. He was saying, oh, they don't know what they're watching. You don't understand the technique. Joe Rogan's such a BJJ fanboy, and he's part of the reason why you have these dorks like Chase Hooper and Ryan Hall into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He brought this whole thing up, this Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it's so cool, this and that. That's what a real Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu looks like.
Yes.
A nerd rolling on the ground. And Ryan Hall, they're saying he's going to Imanaria's roll to a championship. He got destroyed, saying people were going to duck him.
But I tell you what, though, you have to admit,
night.
were you not excited throughout that fight, though? It was actually kind of fun to watch. It was a circus, but it was fun. No?
It was a joke. It was just comical. It wasn't.
Yeah?
It was a train wreck.
You didn't
for how
like watching them
ridiculous
get
he
beat
looked.
up like that, though? It was fun. No?
Watching him get knocked out was fun, but leading up to that, him rolling around on his ass, no, that wasn't fun. That was just like, what the hell is going on?
It's like a chimpanzee. I
was-
like that. I'm into that. Chimpanzee rolling around, looking for a banana or some shit. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but it was hilarious.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Okay. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that. It was a pleasure talking to you.
You betcha.
516-522-0267. Call us up. Let us know what you think. UFC 264. By the way, this Poirier I think is going to be the real deal. I think this guy's on my radar. Not just because of this fight. It was a circus. But I do believe I want to keep an eyeball on this kid. Undefeated now. Make quick work.
Call from
Gerg, female dog.
to accept.
Hello, female dog. Welcome to the MMA-Holes Live. What do you think about UFC 264?
Oh, well, how you doing, Moss? I'm doing great. And I just want to address the first guy who said when Conor got back up and was throwing Hail Marys, he actually really wasn't. He threw a front kick right into Dustin's abdomen and then threw a left straight and put his head off the center line. So he wasn't throwing any Hail Marys. And so I don't really know what he was talking about.
He doesn't. He's Kevin from Chicago. He's a wacko, but yeah, he's clueless.
Yeah. Now look, I do agree, with the statement that, Dustin, won, like the first round, but it was never a 10-8. I mean, like, Conor did good off the back, landing elbows, landed a great up kick and stuff like that. He did cheat like a little bit, with the glove, but Dustin cheated as well. I mean, like, he was intertwining his legs to get out the guillotine. And I don't know why Conor really went for the guillotine.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Listen, as I'm fully aware that him going for that thing is just not the smart move in the moment. I think he was just, I don't know what, he was just in the moment. He's like, let's just go for this. But yeah, you think gas tank, you think a BJJ black belt, if he gets out of this could be a problem. But I think he's so fucking full of himself that he thinks, hey, if I don't lock this choke up, I can still fuck him up off my back. And he was hitting him with elbows and shit like that. My toughness will prevail.
did you see when he was on when like I think like Dustin hit him like with an elbow, and then Conor stuck his tongue out at him.
Yeah,
that reminded me so much of the Chad Mendez fight.
Yeah,
and I don't know like with these casuals, like like these Dustin like nut riders are saying like like one round just determines like the whole fight or something like that. I don't get that.
It's
and
crazy.
I think Dustin should actually take notes as well. Like how like Uriah Hall and Chris Weidman, like how that predicament ended, and then like Uriah Hall, he didn't actually take that as a win. He even like offered Chris Weidman a fight whenever he came back. So Dustin should fucking take some notes.
It's inevitable. These two will fight again. It is. I'm telling you. You could lock it up. It's because Dustin Poirier knows he's going to get paid. And honestly, Conor got into his head to the fact that he's like, it's personal. It's about family. I'll fight him on the street. Conor's got him. He's got him wrapped right around his finger. Dustin's getting dragged. That whole walking like a dog shtick that he was saying, he's got him walking like a dog right now. Outside of the cage, he's walking him. Dustin may have won the fight, but Conor's gonna win the war here if it keeps going. And Dustin, if he keeps playing into this and falling into the trap, eventually Dustin will lose. So I think a lot of fans out there do not want to see Dustin fight Conor for the fear of that chance that Conor can get the redemption fight.
I'm telling you, he will. I'm telling you, he's going to get that fight. Now, look, this is my analysis on for Conor's future. I guess like the fight with Dustin, is getting a little repetitive. You feel me? I don't so I guess like when he comes back, I want to give like a little tune-up fight. I guess give him feed him. Give Justin Gaethje something like that. That's a good matchup for Conor and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I will to eventually see the fourth fight because it has to happen. He lost over technicality. I don't know why people are saying that. He lost and get with the program or something like that. You're a casual or a Conor nut rider. Well, I guess I'm fucking them then. I am because look, this Moss, I don't do this, okay? I don't hop the bandwagon, whenever my guy loses. I support him when he's down and out. And I don't get these fucking bandwagons. They always doing this bullshit. Like I fucking hate it.
Yeah, they don't realize they're making us root harder for Conor. It's actually more fun. Like it's backfiring in their face. They think that we're getting all flustered and upset. I think this is great. The fact that these people cannot fucking get through my head that I'm like, hey, I'm a fan of this guy, ride or die, win or lose. I don't give a shit. If he loses, let me have it. I'm cool with that. But in this fight here, it was such a bizarre fluke situation where Dustin it's like the perfect scenario. If Conor's going to take an L, I want him to take it like this. I don't want to see him get knocked out again. Exactly. I don't want to see him getting submitted. Break your own fucking leg and get back to the drawing board. I'm fine with that.
Exactly. I'd rather see it actually definitive in than you feel me than this, and then like just Dustin Poirier fans or Conor haters for the most part, because they're the worst. Conor haters just jumping all over this and saying, oh, he lost, get with the program, you're just a Conor dick sucker or something like that. Like no, Conor didn't lose, okay? He lost off a technicality, you feel me, from his own. What are they saying about this that he hit his elbow? He did not hit his elbow. What are they talking about?
These people are crazy.
Joe Rogan is a coon.
What's crazy though? What makes it worse though is the coach Kavanaugh. Really, I don't know what he's smoking, man. I have no idea.
Bro, did you that's like everyone's like first line of defense, like on Instagram comments. Because I was just destroying, like these Khabib fans, all day on Instagram. Yeah, that's another story. But they're all saying like, you feel me? They all think they're just right because like you feel me? Like Kavanaugh said that he checked it with his elbow. Kavanaugh word is not infallible. Like they think he's like fucking God now. I don't get it.
If I'm Conor, I'd be like, bro, what are you saying? He said his foot was wrapped around the elbow. I have the picture up right now.
God.
Where is his foot? This foot, the toes are digging into the dude's abdomen.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Chad Mendez part 2.
It's crazy.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let you get to the other calls. And you have a nice night, man.
All right, be good. I like that guy. That's my kind of guy right there. He sounded like Cleveland from Family Guy. That's my favorite caller. I don't care who else calls tonight. It's my favorite caller of the night. Speaking some fucking facts. Listen, guys and gals, this is the best possible scenario as a Conor fan. He goes in and gets the fucking the steel fucking shin. I don't know, titanium shin. Now when he's throwing these kicks, you could be hit with fucking titanium. It's over. When Conor comes back, it's over. But this is the best possible scenario for us. If you're going to take an L, take it like this. The way Conor handled it, broken leg, talking smack on the stretcher, acting like fucking Scarface on the way out. Dude, it's the best. It's the best way to go out. I'm proud to be a Conor fan. This is great. The bad guy lives on. It's amazing. It really is amazing. And all I hear is cries, or see is cries of some of the people in the chat. Denial, delusion. Guys and gals, you're catching a fat L tonight on the MMA-Holes Live. See this? This is your face. This is your face. Look at Dustin Poirier over here. This is the elbow that blocked the knee. This is the elbow that caused the damage on Conor's leg. I don't know. That looked like a man that's about to vomit his breakfast or his lunch, whatever he had before the fight. That's what that face looks like right there. But who am I, right? Who am I? I'm just a silly internet host. Keep the calls flowing. We got 370 still hanging with the boys tonight.
Hanging with the boys.
And smash that like button. Appreciate the support, friends.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Conor's plan in the third fight was to stay out of striking range and use the leg kicks to bait Dustin in for counter strikes, because in the second fight he got countered coming in. 3 minutes into the fight, Dustin did nothing.
Nothing. Conor started off pretty well. Now, yes, Dustin Poirier won the round and technically won the fight. I will give that to Dustin Poirier. No matter what, it's immortalized in the Tapology stats, the Sherdog, wherever you want to look for stats. It will be considered a knockout, and Dustin Poirier can pat himself on the back. But will he be able to sleep at night? Will he be able to sleep comfortably knowing that his wife was DMing Conor McGregor? Will he be able to sleep comfortably knowing that Conor had the last laugh as they gave the microphone? Did you notice Dustin Poirier said, no, let him talk first? Did you notice that? Why do you think Dustin Poirier said that? Because Conor was yapping? No, Dustin had a chance to say whatever the fuck he wants. And what does Dustin decide to say? He says, everyone that's booing me, you can kiss my whole asshole. That's what he decides to say. After he says that and goes on and shouts out the kid that he's trying to drag applause out of. After he does that, they give the mic to Conor. Conor headlines the show right there. Conor's the main event. Conor gets on the mic and just drops it saying, I'll see your wife at the after party, and then goes out guns blazing into the crowd as Scarface, pumping his fist with his leg in a fucking cast. I mean, Jesus. What a win. Dustin Poirier won the fight and then lost on the mic. It's a beautiful thing. Only the Notorious can pull something like that thing off.
Super chat.
Sasko.
The reality is that this man is done. When you take a break from any sport for so long, everyone else's gets better and he can't catch up.
Yeah, that's true. You've seen guys take breaks and never were able to reinvent themselves. You know, remember when Robbie Lawler was down and out and he was all done and then boom, became a champion? You see it happen all the time. You see people leave the sport, come back, and are better than ever. It's false. Conor McGregor will be coming back around 33, maybe 34 years of age, right? Who knows what we're going to see? Heels up, rests up, steel, shin. We have no idea what we're going to see. I am not guaranteeing that Conor McGregor is going to take the division by storm, but I'm guaranteeing he's going to come back and he's going to put on one hell of a fight like he always does. The guy is always in a war. Fucking George Foreman. I mean, you can list fighters that have left the game and came back and kicked ass. What kind of shit is this? Why are you trying to cancel Conor McGregor? Dude's 32 years old. Did he turn 33 yet? I don't know. Why are you trying to cancel my man Conor? Conor brings, I mean, you look at the pay-per-view buys. The dude is in the top 10. What does he have, 7 or 8 in top 10 in pay-per-view buys? The dude clearly, what are you anti-fun? You know he's coming back. Enjoy it. Embrace it. Embrace the carnage. We'll take the phone calls in a second. Let me just grab a couple of these donos over here. And we have Pamilia TV. Thank you for the subscribe. And thank you, everyone that jumped in tonight. We're cruising to 50K, having a little fun tonight. And some people might not be having fun, and that's fine.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We got Cece coming in.
Fook the chat tonight.
Fook the fucking chat tonight. So good. They have a platform, too. I'm not going to suppress them. I'm not going to cancel these people. I'm not going to cancel. Not everyone. Don't fook the whole chat because there's some. I'm seeing all the good in the chat. I'm seeing the people over there that have logical brains. They're the illogical, they're irrational, the triggered out there. They're like, oh, just repeating the same thing over and over again. You have a platform. I'm not canceling you. Chat away. You're not canceled. You're here. But why are you trying to cancel Conor? Why are you trying to cancel the Conor fans? We're not going anywhere. New subscriber in Justin Capilot. Appreciate that. And we will get to the calls here. We have, let's see, where are we at here? We got 2 more donations coming in. So we're going to play these things and see what we got.
Super chat.
The Hat.
Who do you think stands a better chance against Islam? Dustin or Charles?
Oh my God. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Dustin's the best at 155 right now. So I'll say Dustin. I'll go DP. More weapons here. That's what I'm going to go with. I think DP's in the zone right now. I think he's pretty good. Ahmed, but I mean, listen, Charlie Oliveira looks great too. I'll go with Dustin. Chubbs!
Wonderful, wonderful.
Mike Tyson went to prison and came back and won the title.
That's true too. Yeah, Mike Tyson hit fucking rock bottom. It happens all the time. And excuse me for having athletes, slip my mind, but I've seen it in all sports. That with the doctors and the medicine that we have now, the physical therapy, people are coming back bigger and stronger. Now, if you're in your 40s, it starts to get a little shady, a little sus, We'll see. We'll see what happens with Conor. I do not know what to expect. Of course, I'm going to be very optimistic because I'm a Conor fan. That's just how I am. I mean, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I've said it from the beginning. I'm very biased as a Conor fan. I make no, I'm not like media out there that tries to flip-flop and go with whatever's hot. No, that's not me. I am true to whoever I'm rooting for. And Conor, I've stuck with him throughout the ages, and it is what it is. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens to him. But he will be back, and we'll see what kind of Conor returns. 516-522-0267. Had a little break in the action here. We'll take some calls. Let's try to make them rapid fire. I know I said quick, and then we're rambling on. But let's just try to make them as quickly as possible.
Call from. To accept.
All right, you got to say something. Give us a call here. There's the number right there, 516-522-0267. People have found ways to call from all over the world, so I'd love to hear from everybody. But like I said, very quick calls here because it is getting late. I didn't even eat dinner. So we'll do rapid fire. Let me know your thoughts, and then I'm just going to fucking roll into other calls here. But I do want to get everyone's opinions, whether it's pro Dustin, pro Conor, pro Jolie, pro whatever. Just let it happen. Oh, the memes. Thank you, Kainoto. Appreciate that. We'll like to get to the memes. Actually, if we don't get a call, and I know it's probably jammed up because we don't have a waiting system, but...
Call from...
Andrew.
Andrew, welcome to the MMA-Holes Live. What's on your mind, my friend?
What's going on, man? Who do you think would win in a fight, Justin Gaethje or Michael Chandler?
Oh, man. That fight, which people are talking about, that might happen. I don't know if Gaethje's going to fight in the UFC again. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Who would win in a fight? I'm going to go with Chandler. That's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to feel it's going to be very similar to the Eddie Alvarez fight, and I'm going to go with Michael Chandler for the win.
Yeah, I have the same thing, too.
Okay. Is that all, my friend?
Yes, sir. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too. See, nice and quick. Boom. I'll go with Chandler on that one. We've got some Chandlers in the chat. Maybe it's recency bias. I mean, Justin Gaethje's very good. I don't want to try to downplay Gaethje, but he is still a killer. He's still a threat.
From.
I think you said your name is MMA fan. What's your name?
No, my name's Cecil, but I'm an MMA fan.
Okay.
But I just want to say that Conor's definitely going to come back. I think we just didn't get to see, the fight that we all wanted to see. So there's definitely going to be a fourth fight, and it was just disappointing the way that it ended up. And I'm a big MMA fan, so of course you want to see a fight all the way to the end. So I definitely think it's going to happen again, and Conor will be back. and I know Poirier's going to be ready for it.
All right. All right. Thank you for the call, man. Appreciate it. Our number is 516-522-0267. I think I'm losing my fucking voice from babbling so much. Appreciate your company tonight. I'm going to make a prediction. I said that Dustin Poirier will not fight Charles Oliveira next. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to say Justin Gaethje. You could lock it up. Gaethje will fight Charles Oliveira for the 155-pound strap. That's what's going to happen. Let me look at the rankings real quick. But he has to be up there, right? Let's see. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say Ali Abdelaziz, who's the manager. Justin Gaethje took the L to Habib, for God's sakes. So I'm going to say Justin Gaethje, who's been shelved for a while, and it would be a firefight. The problem is Gaethje is, he doesn't like to play on the ground. He gets tired, so I don't know. But Justin Gaethje sitting at number 2. Wait, where the fuck? Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah. Poirier's 1, Gaethje's 2. Yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say DP's going to take a nice vacation. He got paid very handsomely. He's going to hang around, see how things play out, see what's going on with Conor. Is he healing? My God, my fucking voice is... Excuse me. I'm definitely... it's definitely going down. But yeah, I'm going to go Gaethje versus Oliveira. That's what I'm going to say for the next title shot. A lot of people are saying, no, DP, he's got a shot. He's the #1 contender. You heard him on the mic. DP is just not feeling it, man. He just wants to get paid. He wants to fuck up Conor McGregor. So there you go. All right, 516-522-0267. Let's take a couple calls here, and then we will get to the memes. Going hard in the paint tonight. Make sure you like the video, please.
Call from
Melvin.
Hey, Melvin. Welcome to the MMA-Holes Live. What's on your mind, my friend?
What's going on, man? First of all, big fan. You do great stuff, dude.
Thank you.
I just want to talk about some of the scoring. The scorecards, I thought they were... I want to start off by saying I am a Conor fan, so this may be some biased speaking.
Okay.
But 10-8, I didn't see it. I didn't see a 10-8 round at all. I thought Conor McGregor, when he was on his back, was doing some great work with some elbows, some up kicks. Dustin Poirier was raining down some bombs. Don't get me wrong. But a lot of those shots missed. A lot of the shots missed. And, today he put up a video. There wasn't a scrape on his face. His ear was bleeding, but there was not a scrape on his face. So I don't understand the 10-8 round and some of the commentating post-fight saying Conor's done. If you look back at the Chad Mendes fight, Conor, he was getting he wasn't doing too well when Chad was on top. He was getting pummeled somewhat, you would say.
Good point.
But
yeah,
still, he came back.
That's right. I forgot about that.
And he knocked him out.
That's right. You're 100% right. A lot of people are saying, oh, he can't lose the first round and win, blah, blah, blah. Chad Mendes was working on Conor. You're right. You're 100% right.
Yeah, he was. Absolutely. So for them to just write him off, it just annoys me. It doesn't make any sense. This man has done a tremendous amount for the sport, for all of those people that are commentating. It just makes no sense to write him off just because he broke his ankle or his foot or whatever you want to call it. It's sad to see people want to bring this guy down so fast.
Yep. People are assholes, man. That's what it's about. They're a bunch of fucking assholes. All right.
They are, man. They are. But thank you so much, man, for taking my call. Big fan.
Thank you.
And I look forward to listening to you, man.
I appreciate that. Look at that. That's another great call. Look at that. Great call. Chad Mini Mendes, who was fucking Conor up in that fight, actually created damage on the face of Conor McGregor, kind of fucked up the face a little bit, had him bleeding and everything. And people are saying, well, Conor McGregor's ear was bleeding. He's got the fucking cauliflower ear. I mean, listen, a gust of wind will make that shit bleed. What the fuck are you talking about? Conor's face, not a mark on it. Conor McGregor landing more total strikes in the round. Yes, I do believe Dustin won by a 10-9, but 10-8 is #1 bullshit.
This is #1 bullshit.
516-522-0266. All right, I'm going to take one more call, and then I will get to the memes. I got to get to the memes. Crazy. Crazy. Unfucking believable. Tonight, we are spreading the word of reason tonight, not delusion. Everyone else out there is bending over right now. The people that are criticizing and trying to cancel Conor McGregor and the fans. Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame.
Call from
Joel.
Joel, welcome to the MMA-Holes, my friend. What's on your mind?
What's up, Mas? I just want to say, man, Jolie, this hoe, man. Oh my God, I don't like her.
Okay, tell me why.
I do not like her.
Yes.
She looks so ghetto. Giving the middle finger to Conor. Oh my God, she's trash.
Listen, I understand she's defending her hubby and this and that, but I've seen so many, and I'm stereotyping here, but I've seen so many women, I'm tough, I'm this, I'm that. Let me flip the finger and have my fucking husband, boyfriend clean up the trash, or get my fucking husband beat up for something stupid, or it just reeks of that. It's like, Jolie, man, he's at work. Why are you jumping in?
Exactly.
The damn
She's
ghetto
trying to
hoe.
take the shine, man.
Titties hanging out and everything. What kind of woman has her tits hanging out like that, man? Did you see those tits just... Oh, my God.
She's tweeting eggplants to Conor McGregor in his DMs.
Yes.
Come on, man.
She's like, Conor, this is what you missed. If you didn't open the DMs, you would have seen more of these titties. So she decides to reveal them during the fight. Crazy.
Oh, my God. Listen, man.
Yes.
I hoped that Dustin Poirier would have went on that mic and said something pro-Trump, and then he would have lost so many dick riders that he has right now. Oh, my God. I mean, nobody will be rooting for Dustin right now at this moment.
Oh, you think that would have put the nail in the coffin?
Oh, definitely. His true colors would have came out. I mean, I love Trump, but, you know how these liberals are. This cancel culture people.
Yeah.
They would have left that ship immediately.
Yeah, it's weird, man. There's this weird dynamic, and it's not just with MMA or any other. It's with everything right now. Where if you're having a good time, if you're just having some fun out there, people just want to shut it down as quickly as possible because they just can't stomach it. They can't stand it. If you like a specific fighter, they just immediately shame you because they say, oh, this person's a bad human being, and they're defending someone that's done shit in their lives as well. Like, it's completely hypocritical and ridiculous. And all these Karens need to be thrown in a pit, and we need to fucking just all shit on them. I don't know. Just throw feces at them.
Another thing that I want to say is that McGregor is getting criticized for what he was saying inside the cage when he was laying there with his broken leg.
Yes.
When he was telling Dustin and his wife that he was going to kill them in their sleep, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
People are not understanding, man. This man was having a mental breakdown inside that cage.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his leg was broken in half, and he had all the pressure to perform at that fight. And then Joe Rogan is like putting a mic in his face. I mean, I don't understand how he did it, but people need to understand. He was trying to also sell the fourth fight, but I don't know, man. People are just, they don't give him a chance ever.
It is a point that was not brought up and a point that is correct. It's actually one of those thoughts that did jump into my head and I didn't bring up, and I'm glad you did. You can also go with that angle. Joe Rogan says he's going to stop interviewing people when they have concussions and this and that. And he goes over to Conor McGregor, who has his foot separated from his leg. And he's like, so what did you think about this? Yes, he is not in a rational state. No. And that's why I can give him a pass about the humbleness. You're interviewing a man with his foot off his leg. Like, his foot is literally separated from his fucking body. So, like, I don't get it, but people try to manipulate things and people try to put things in place so it fits their argument. And they're fucking morons.
Yep, absolutely.
That's right. All right, my man.
Well, that's all I have for tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Have a good night, Chris.
You too.
Take care.
Great calls. Great calls. I got to get out of here with the calls because I'm getting hungry. All right, here we go. I'm taking you guys and gals, and I appreciate all the stuff here. Yes, you had a heavy dose of Conor fanboyism going on here tonight, but you also had something else, and I'm hoping throughout this thing you can separate the two, because my job is to try to separate, all right, who is trolling and who is just being a Karen, who's just being the type of person that's just an angry at life person trying to cancel the whole world. My job is to separate that, and it's difficult. Sometimes it's difficult to separate the two. So I am not saying everyone in this chat is a specific way, but if you're taking offense to it, I'm talking about you. Just realize that. If you're sitting there and getting angry, if you're sitting there repeating the same comments over and over again, yeah, I got you, buddy. I got your hat. So let this stew. Sleep on it and get back to me Wednesday night. Here's the MMAHoles.com. And thank you to everyone hanging late into the night. The people that hung the entire show, the Hanging with the Boys. I appreciate your company here. This is our website, the MMA-Holes.com, and we are defeating everybody right now on our website in the live views, and that's wonderful, wonderful there. So go check out the website. Our traffic has picked up tremendously as we have a lot of things to give you completely for free on this website, the MMAHoles.com. You can see the scrolling names over here of our Pick'em League winners. Congratulations to all the people that win each and every week. We have a chat room over here that's a thread of stuff, and we have pages of memes that we're going to get to. There are 61 fucking replies, so I'm going to try to blast through this as quickly and swiftly as possible. I'm going to another page here, and I'm just going to look. I'm going to give it a quick look to make sure that we're good to go. But let me blast through this real quick, and we're going to have some fun here. Almost thumbs up and much of viewers. Yeah, we're like pretty much like, there we go. Shout out to the people. Yo, shout out to the thumbs up. And listen, if you want to hit a thumbs down, it's fine. I don't give a fuck if you hit the thumbs down. It's fine. The engagement's fine with me. But let's smash that. We get to 400 likes over here, we'll play our song. We'll celebrate. We'll end the show on a high note. Thank you to our members, our patrons, everyone out there that donated tonight, supporting this show, and just thank you for your company, for choosing to spend your time with us. I appreciate that. All right, let me look over here. Lot of memes to get to. Shout out to Drunk Savage for starting the thread. Sonosi dropped the ball, man. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'm hungry, man. I gotta eat some fucking food. I gotta get that dinner in me. But listen, tonight's a fun night. I think we made some new friends tonight. I think we made some new enemies as well, and I'm fine with that. All right, you know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just start showing these things and whatever. All right, here we go. 4 pages of memes. You guys ready for this shit? Here we go. 4 fucking pages of memes. UFC 264 memes. Okay, so it starts off with this over here. It says Conor McGregor chasing Dustin Poirier's bus after the fight tonight. Okay, let me get a little smaller here. Okay, let's see what this is. All right, it's taking us to the old twits. Okay, he's on a wheelchair. All right, yes. Beautiful.
Wonderful.
Okay,
wonderful.
What else we have here? Here's Conor trying to be me so bad, and this is Sean O'Malley on a stretcher and Conor McGregor. Now, okay. Very nice, very nice. A good comparison over there. The only thing is one left like Scarface and actually had a real injury, and the other left like an O'Malley. Let's move over here, and it says, "Hey O'Malley, I didn't hear no bell," and that is referring to the Moutinho with the green hair. Look at that. Now we get into the real good stuff here. Here's Conor playing, what's this, Dance Dance Revolution? As his leg is, well, it's not intact. There he goes, Conor McGregor. Now, I have to say, the superimposing of this picture on things is absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. I do get a chuckle from this. Here is UFC 264. Poirier visits Conor at the hospital. Okay, let's see what's going on here. This is Gift Shift. This is a person. They were actually on a show. Oh, my God, look at that. He's beating him up. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, let's move on to this one over here. And we have 2 memes, it looks like. Let's click on them. Okay, this is a Forrest Gump reference over here. Is Conor, was that? Is that the Bubba? It's I forgot the actor's name that played it, but you know who the guy is, the crippled guy, and Dustin's Forrest. Yeah, there you go. And here is the this is so stupid. This is Chris Weidman, Anderson Silva, and Conor McGregor having a dance party in the octagon with their legs. Whoops, hold on a second. Jesus. With their legs all separated. Yes. The disrespect for Conor is really gross. MMA fans suck. Yeah, listen. Here's the thing. I'm a huge Conor fan, but I'm a sucker for a meme. He's going to be all right. The surgery was fine, and all 3 of these guys are good. So it's all good. It's all good. I'm here to laugh. But yeah, there's that. Now, on the MMAHoles.com, we want to do this for all the UFC events. So if you stumble across memes on the interwebs, I urge you, go to our website and pop it here, and we'll do these bits every time. Okay? And we're only on page 1, for God's sakes. All right, here's one that's been floating around here, and I kind of debunked a little bit of this. Habib Nurmagomedov should know what a takedown attempt is. Unfortunately, he puts a screenshot over here, and he didn't make this meme. This meme was made by someone else. First one to shoot is a bitch. Submissions don't fucking count. He will leave on a stretcher. Okay, now I don't have to go into my whole rant about, how this is ridiculous. But, all right, whatever. Oops, whoops. All right, I'll give it to you. Here is Nate Diaz. Now I like this one over here. Nate Diaz passing the baton to Kris Moutinho. Very similar in their fighting style. Get punched first, ask questions later. Like that. Moving to the next ones over here. We got 2, a double whammy. The Karate Kid still won his fight on a broken leg. Today's fighter will be never understand real heroism. Yeah, but the Karate Kid didn't take the fucking mic and start inviting the opponent's wife to the after party. I think Conor might have won that one. Let's go to the next one over here, and this is quite comical. We have a race. Everyone's falling down, and Conor's in the lead, but he gets tripped by himself, and I'm going to walk him like a dog in the octagon, says Stevie. But the funny part about that is Conor McGregor grabs the mic after a loss and then walks his wife to the fucking after party. So just saying there, Stevie. Nice try, buddy. Back into the memes over here. We have another one over here. It looks like another leg of the race, and there he goes. And I got to admit, the running Conor's pretty good. I like it. I kind of like it. Here we go. Weekend at Bernie's happening. And here's Conor McGregor. Now, this, to me, would be more fitting after the second fight, as some were saying he was dead, got legitimately knocked out. So this kind of is a retro meme, I would say, right? I would go with that. Scrolling, here's another Weekend at Bernie. So there we go. And there is actually the picture from the sequel. So there we go. But that's Habib and Dustin. So, making it a little bit better there. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Here is a meme of myself going crazy as Conor. I'm just losing my shit. I have to admit, I did laugh. I think Kainoto put this up there. So congratulations on that.
Oh, super chat.
Thank you, Kainoto. There's me. I'm having an orgasm
Dustin
in the crowd.
let Conor up because the elbows were too much for him. Zany face.
That's
McGregor
right.
is entertaining. Get over it. It's all business.
All business. Dustin Poirier cheated to put his toes in the cage to slip out of a guillotine. It's good. It's all good, man. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right? So Conor McGregor returns the favor. A cheat for a cheat. No big deal. But Conor was drilling that fucking foot into the P-head. And P-head says, stand up. When have you seen something like that? Where P-head was doing his thing and the up kick's just too much, man. He's grabbing my gloves, man. He's grabbing my gloves. Oh, P-head. All right, and here we go. Here's another meme. Let's go over here. Conor will be okay, and here is a man, I guess assuming that this is a Conor fan, right? Draping his legs off of his lady, crying. That's a pity laugh for that one over there. Okay, here we go. And here we go. Now a step further. It's me with my legs draped off of Jesse. I guess. There you go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are jumping into the stream right now, I urge you to go back. I dissected everything in the beginning of the stream. Okay, we're going like hours here. So we're at the tail end. We're having some fun with some memes over here. So if you missed it, run it back, watch the beginning, and let us know in the comment section what you think. Agree or disagree? I'm cool with it. Okay, here we go. Next one over here. This one had me laughing over here. The memes all over the interwebs. And this one here, it looks like a Yankees fan. Appeared on the top of Jessica's third eye. I've seen memes of eyes on here, and here's a little face over there. There you go, Jessica. What a gash. Hey, Mystic Roots, how you doing?
Wonderful.
Hopefully you're wonderful, wonderful. Actually, I did a demonstration. I don't know if you just came in now, but I did a Mystic Roots demonstration on the air. This one here had me going. I even had to put this one up here. This is a foot loose. And guess whose foot's loose? It's Conor McGregor. It's quite loose over there. Da-na-na-na-na, Footloose, yeah. Maybe chuckle over there. The memes never stop. Here is Conor McGregor. It looks like with cerebral palsy, I guess. All right. That's page 1 of the MMA-Holes meme. It doesn't stop, friends. We're going to continue the party here. Shout out to the people hanging with us as we're going strong. And phone lines. We had phone lines as well. The donations were flying, and I appreciate all the people that jumped in. Very, very footloose, yes. Extreme footloose. Okay, here we go. This isn't over, Joe. I got a third leg. Asked Dustin's husband. She for sure checked it.
Wonderful.
By the way, the look on Conor's face here. This is a screenshot on the thumbnail. That's Conor's face after Joe Rogan sits down with him. It's like Conor collecting his thoughts, but the look of pain, like the pain the man must have been in with his foot separated from his leg. On top of him trying, this is the face of him trying to manipulate a fourth fight, try to be a businessman, and go through the pain. It's like you could just see him writhing in pain. It's the perfect. Can someone please? We have an address down below. I would love to have a blown up picture of that face. Even though it's within a loss, it's an amazing face. There's so much story going on in that fucking face. It's amazing. Or make some art out of that shit. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful moment as Conor McGregor is just in a miserable mess. Here's Conor. Look at this. It looks like he's Gregory Hines right now. He's tap dancing. That's funny.
Wonderful, wonderful.
The fuck, they put a top hat on him. The whole deal. Moss, which one of your tats do you most regret? Says Philip. I don't regret any of them. I don't have an ex's name or anything like that. I think if you get someone's name that you don't want on there, you regret them. I have some good tattoos, some shit tattoos, but they all mean something. So as long as they mean something, yeah, I don't regret anything. But there are a lot of people that have regrets. Never live with regrets, friends. What else do we got over here? Okay, here we go. This is actually I dropped this in here. So this is the missing image of Jolie Poirier's DM over here. It's her flipping off Conor McGregor. So that's what it was. She wasn't trying. She wanted to fuck him. I don't know. She's flipping him the bird. Very classy broad and Jolie. Hey, I'm gonna flip you off at my husband's job. All right, you got your payback there. There she is again over here. And what does it say? When you finally run into the guy who won't answer your DMs. Yes, we found out that Jolie showed up and Conor McGregor blew her off. So once again, Jolie got stood up. All right, so that's Jolie Poirier. Here's another one over here. What the media doesn't want you to see, okay? And that's Dustin Poirier's leg actually wrapping around the front leg of Conor McGregor. Oh, the hilarity tonight on the MMA-Holes. Okay. Karma's not a bitch. She's a mirror. That's one of the quotes of Dustin Poirier, which people are throwing around out there. So because Conor threw that unnecessary Hasbulla kick that actually landed on Dana, and maybe Dana was the one that started the injury. Who knows? And then here's Conor's leg. Okay. Oh, my God. Karma chameleon. Here we go. We're going to go into another one over here. This is Jolie Poirier, and it says, break a leg out there tonight, champ. Jolie with a little humor.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Me watching Conor attempt a submission, even though if he got it, it wouldn't even count as a win. It should say it wouldn't even count as a win. Okay. Visible confusion. Okay. Playing off. Well, I don't think I have to explain that. You kind of get that, right? Here's the face I'm talking about. The look. This is the look of a man who is about to say something. He's trying to collect his fucking thoughts. His leg is in half. He doesn't know what the fuck happened. And he's got to give a fuck. He's got to cut a promo. Crazy. And there's me crying over there. Oh, my mohawk picture. There we go. That's me crying. Here's Conor. I don't know. Something's happening here. He's like, I don't know. He's breaking his leg on a crossover or something. Okay, very nice. Okay, we got to speed through these things. I'm getting AIDS now. There's just way too many memes, guys. Way too many. Here's it. I can't really show that. It's fucking ESPN. So that one's going to have to be a miss. Okay, the leg break. Okay, leg break. More videos I probably can't show. Okay, so we move on to round number 3 of this. We have fucking 4 pages of this shit. Thank you. Here's Chad Ocho Cinco. Y'all are hurting my feelings. Oh my God. Yes, I'm so upset by this. This is, oh my God. Bet 50K on Masvidal. Fuck, lost 50K. Bet on Conor, again, lost. And that's why I said, I was like, oh shit. When Chad asked him at the press conference, we actually were doing it live, and I was like, oh man, the kiss of death. He's become the Madden cover. So there's that. Here's Dustin coming off the top ropes. And here's Conor, operation. Okay, we're going to rule through this thing over here. No need for laughs anymore, as I think you get the gist. I see wins, not dead people over there. Ha ha, yes. I had to slip in a laugh over that. That's a Sixth Sense reference. Here's Conor McGregor with Sean O'Malley with the killer crossover, breaking Conor's leg. Oh, yes. And Conor, oh my God, he shoots, he scores. Look at that. Beautiful stuff over there. This is very small, but I'll read it over here. It says, Conor, I can't get up. My ankle is broken. Joe, that's crazy, man. Have you tried DMT? There's Joe getting the scoop, you know, doing his thing. Here's the Kavanaugh situation, I'm assuming. I can't really play that. Let's see what this is over here. Poirier versus McGregor fans, and here's all the bickering. And this is pretty accurate. This is pretty fucking accurate over here with the fans going back and forth on the interwebs. It's sounding like a bunch of morons. But yeah, it's true. Here's Pornhub. A little sexual encounter. Dustin Poirier penetrating Conor McGregor. That's very nice. Just thank you for sharing that. It don't matter how you feel mentally, emotionally, or physically. Joe Rogan is getting his interview, and that's what you were saying before, right? The man knows how to get no matter what the situation is. But it's funny when you look at all these scenarios here. The only one that's truly not supposed to be interviewed is the man with the severed leg. But anyway, yeah, that happened. My lawyer telling me to stop, or wait. Oh, here's Ellie coming in. Or I'll be charged with contempt, me threatening a witness. Okay, man, they never stop. And here we go, the laughing, and Justin going for the Conor going for the guillotine, the laughter. Oh, they just don't stop. Drunk girls walking home from a bar. That's pretty accurate. And that, whatever that is. Okay. All right, listen. I could go on and on about all these memes here, but I feel like we're getting a little repetitive with the stuff. If you want to check out the rest of these memes, and thank you to everyone dropping them on the MMA-Holes.com, please go over there and tell me your thoughts. Or drop your new memes. But listen, I'm fucking hungry now, man. I'm hungry. The number one MMA community, the number one MMA show in the world, the MMA Holes. We got shirts down below and on the MMAHoles.com. But down below, we have the store, the little carousel. And if you're on your computer, you can just hit the store. And if you want to get some merch, go for it. Make sure you smash the like button. A big shout out to our sponsors once again, all down below, Mystic Roots CBD. We have Lux Bidet, the link in the description for the discount. Ballsy. Promo code MMAHOLES for the 15% off, and link down below. And Head Rush, 20% off with your 20% off. 20% off. Promo code MMAHOLES. Thank you guys. That was a long one. This one went long, but hey, I love you. I do it for you guys. We'll see you on Wednesday night, and we'll be getting into other fights. We didn't tap into much of the stuff that happened on the rest of this card. So you know what? Fuck it. Wednesday night we'll touch base on the Greg Hardys, the Sean O'Malley's situation, stuff like that as well. Irene Aldana missing weight and smeshing. We'll talk about all that stuff as well. But let's get out of here. Have a great night. A wonderful, wonderful night. I love all of you, even the Karens out there. You guys make me satisfied. You satisfy my hunger for content. So I appreciate everyone that contributed in tonight's stream. Hit the like, subscribe, notification bells, and I'll see you Wednesday night. Don't be an a-hole. Up. Hold on. I'll let it play. Thank you, Cole. Appreciate it, man. I tried my best to entertain.
Super chat.
Fueling Diesel.
Coach K said they drilled the guillotine.
Did they really? Well, if Dustin's toes weren't in the cage, that might have been a success. See you Wednesday. Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole.